Today's today's theme song will be performed by Annie. Sting.
That wasn't that bad.
Alex, you need to clip that and use that for every session.
Yes. I need to make a separate a Magic Mysterium title that uses that audio bite and then just speed up the video to be a few seconds long.
That would be so
Oh,
fucking
wait, no, that could
funny.
be the subscriber notification.
Oh, that would be good. Unfortunately, StreamYard doesn't support all the things that Streamlabs or something would.
Boo.
But it does make handling different amounts of people on screen really easy. So I like that.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm definitely doing that. I think right after session.
See, something good has already come from the 2-hour session.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'll just play that sometimes to fuck with people. Just imagining it's gonna be wonderful, especially since I'm going to remake one as well because another one of my new players, Orpheus, sent me because he thought it would be funny to do essentially the same thing, but his character, he is Israeli and his character is Israeli, and he made me a kind of half-assed Jewish punk band opener.
Aw, that's awesome.
We were gonna have a custom session, and I was gonna not tell anybody and put in that title with with Hebrew being yelled in the background. So
Hebrew,
funny.
just spoken or singing, is just really epic to listen to because you got the.
Yep. All right. Well, welcome everybody to session 30. Last time we had been handling Magnus Gideon's new regime over the school, and he's not even a headmaster or nothing. He's just the Grand Inquisitor, as well as
He doesn't even
your...
go here.
He doesn't even go here. Oh! Look who it is! Look at that. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
So shut
You're
up.
awake.
No, I had to
Well,
do
it is
something
this-
outside. I got busy.
Oh no.
1 second. I'm just putting everybody back.
I was up 2
Abort
hours
plan.
early, and then I'm like, fuck, gotta knock on the door. Fuck. They're like, yeah, we're gonna be working on the power lines right outside. I'm like, fuck you guys, damn.
Well, we're happy you're here.
Yeah.
We were just going over what happened last time. We had been able to go through a few different classes: history of magic, care of magical creatures, and after each one, a new ordinance kept cropping up every damn time. Well, we are nearing the weekend now, and after potions class, the Tri-Slug Games from Professor Slughorn was a half success, moderate failure because he hurt himself really badly and had to go to the hospital wing. We plot back to today, and time passes by. I just need to send you guys the music. I'll send you guys. There you go. And with it, the cold returns. Days of quiet. The students go back to their studies. Soon owls will be upon you. You, however, can't help but feel that something is off. Slughorn's class was postponed for a few days after the events of the 51st annual Dry Slug Games, and the Mysterium has been getting some much-needed rest. I now realize right now, did we continue past potions? Did we do music or art?
We did not.
No.
No, we did not.
Good.
I remember
Okay.
saying if Gideon ruined art class, I would kill him. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Walking into the Transfiguration classroom, you can see Wilfred has been moved to the front of class. There was a small incident with an exploding hamster. A construct. Thank goodness. But still. Mr. Gideon has been trying to keep a controlled lid on his son and has been assigning difficult homework for the past week. Havel's Law, Rothrum's Constant Flammelian Theory, all of it was beginning to be quite a lot. Actually, casting spells has gone the way of the dinosaur. Mr. Gideon seems to prefer theory over practice. On the blackboard, Gideon writes, speaking about the ways older wizards have observed and learned the effects of conjuration. The class is completely silent. At most, you can hear Magnus speaking and the scratching of quills. Mr. Hirth Jensen was one of the first greatest concepticians of our time, and certainly the most well-read in Western Europe. His findings would go on to shape the way new spells would form. Jensen postulated that delineation between a tertiary boundary could not adequately be both observed and measured at the same time. And he goes on about this shit for about an hour and a half. Finally, when the bell goes, bong! Oh, seems that it's that time already, he says, looking at his pocket watch. Clicks it, puts it back in his pocket. All right, everyone, don't forget to come up to the front and grab your homework. He will start getting his stuff on and stands up by the front waiting for each individual person to come by. And each of you do, in turn, says, Miss Travers, well as always. Mr. Owen, well, needs some work. Not too bad from last week. Mr. Glass, do you have your homework from last week?
Out of character. Were we actually supposed to do homework?
No.
Okay, then yes.
And so you go into your bag and pull out. What do you pull out? What does it look like? Is it crumpled? Is it pristine? Is it in a binder?
It's crumpled as fuck.
Thank you.
I had to deal with the 3 other creatures. Yeah.
It might be a good idea to focus on the core classes than it is beasts.
Well, I can't do homework and deal with them at the same time, so.
He looks off toward Miss Melody and says, Miss Brimshire, much to be desired, he says, handing you back your old homework.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, you understand what he said.
Yeah, but she's very awkward with him. She does not. She's just like,
Off you go to your next class. And you'll allow everyone to leave. Everyone, out of character here, is going to be able to try one transfiguration spell.
Let's see.
I am going to do a Bublio. The gourd spell, as they call it. Not really, though. But I will be doing it. It's a 21.
Oh, you get to keep your O. Next.
I'm gonna
I think
try to.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to go for Obscuro.
Okay.
And modifier is bloop. 7. Oh wait, I have double check notes. 17, much better.
Much better. Okay. There, can have that one. Cersei?
I think I'm gonna do Evanesco. It seems like in this school now it's a good idea to be able to get rid of things quickly. 15.
Yep. You're good there. Your grade will decrease, though.
Oh,
And Mr. Beckett. Ted? You here, buddy?
I was muted. The curse. It comes back. I'm gonna also try Bublio since I tried it before. Oop. No.
That crumpled up homework was not graded very well when you eventually once you get it back. Walking to your next class, which would be art class, Janice is striding down the hall next to you. She's like reading something. What? No. Your kid. An E, she says. She's like staring down at the at her paper that she got back in the hallway, and kind of like just stops straight in the hallway. People are moving past her.
Yeah. Oh, wow, an E. It's so hard. What?
This is the worst day of my life. Oh my gosh. No, I can't accept that. Not an E. I have to I'll see you in next class. Bye. Just gonna
Okay.
head back to Magnus to try to argue with him.
Melody's just gonna just look down her paper, look at the O, and just quickly fold it up and just put it in her bag and just not saying a word.
We all knew that person in high school.
oh yeah.
An A minus? How could you?
This A minus is what's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, that makes it so I don't become valedictorian and get into Harvard and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
That person was me until I then failed all of my exams.
I can't believe that was you. I can't believe that.
I'm the most burned out gifted kid.
Holy.
Yeah.
You're like the chillest dude. I know.
That was also. I feel like that was me in high school to a certain degree, and then I got to college. I'm just like, I'm okay with a B. It's fine.
As long as you pass.
Yeah.
As long as I pass.
The key to being chill is to shatter your entire sense of self and then rebuild.
Ego death.
Yeah.
I feel called out, Ito.
I was a B minus student all the way through. I did not care. As long as half of them were right, whatever.
Yep. C's get degrees. So, for everybody walking to your next class, you guys go up into the Oxford building, and technically art class is optional, so you don't have to go, but then you guys are going to be dictating what you want to do. So, who is in art class?
I am in art class.
I am in art class.
I do have an idea, so Melody's gonna decline art class this time.
Okay. All right. Melody's not going to art class this year. Your head of house is going to be very, very disappointed. Wait, no, is it head of house?
I'm prefect. What do you mean?
Your head of house is going to be very disappointed. Because that's Professor Bruce's class.
Yeah, I have other ideas. Shush.
As for Cersei, you're obviously going.
Yes.
Yeah. In art class proper. And by the way, your room, your like embroidery room, is just down the hall. So you would have to go very far if you wanted to go there. And I think Professor Bruce probably let you. In art class, Professor Bruce currently sits beside an odd sight. In front of her, you all sit side by side and watch as a moving and shifting illusion of formless glass hovers in the center of the room. Beautiful, isn't it? I sanded the edges, so it may look sharp, but it's actually quite delicate. You can see the glass reflect light back in a spectrum of prismatic color, constantly moving and changing. Art is a form of expression, a voiceless communication of the artist's inner soul, a declaration to the world of who we are. Through imbuement, we are able to create complex works of art. Works of the heart, I meant. Like this one. I want you to find a quiet place where you can be alone with your thoughts for the next hour. Using simple spells, I want you to create something that tells everyone else who you are. Not what you appear to be, but truly an outward expression of an inner truth. And so you guys get to try out, other than Cersei, imbuement for the first time. It's not Cersei's first time. Where you guys will be able to take items at your disposal, either in some enchanted clay, a canvas, or maybe you conjure something, or you create something with spells, and you are going to imbue it with spells in a creative way. So an idea might be like if you wanted to make a dragon with fire breath, well, you're going to carve a dragon out of wood, and then you're going to use incendio and imbue it into the piece to make it shoot fire. All right, so everybody may do that. So think on what you think would be best for you to show who you are deep down, and what spells you want to use to imbue within. And while you guys are thinking of that, we could probably do Melody's little free period.
So I think because like Cersei kind of talked third pass, she's gonna probably go either research if there's any like particular stones that the Acromantial are talking about, just to get an idea of like where in this place she could find it.
Okay, so I'm a little confused. What topic are you searching? Acromantialist stones?
Oh, so
When you go to the
because
library and you go to the Dewey Decimal System, what kind of topic are you looking at? What are you throwing into Google?
let's see, magical stones, or at least powerful magical stones. There we go.
Powerful magical stones. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Make a history of magic check. That's another point to Slytherin.
16.
Okay. With a 16, you are able to find a few books that outline some magical artifacts. The first one of the oldest magic stones that you're able to find some recollection of, would be, of course, the Resurrection Stone from ancient myth. It was a myth probably that started around the 12th century. And it was, of course, a story of the three brothers. That at least is where it was popularized. But there are some accounts that denote that this might have been true. about specifically one of the Peveril brothers not having a wife who had died and had been seen after her death, and also that Peveril brother did take his own life as well. So, but the stone itself, obviously, if it exists, if it's even real, they don't know where it would be. This person who wrote this book about something like this, they wouldn't denote anything about its location. You are also able to find out about the Philosopher's Stone, another big, powerful stone created by Nicholas Flamel. Great alchemist, created essentially the wonder of alchemy, the pinnacle of alchemy that has only been successfully done once, and that is this stone. It is used in. It was created by alchemy, and then it is used in alchemy to create an elixir. And it can be reused constantly, at least once per day, to create an elixir of immortality. And so Nicholas Flamel keeps it personally. We know where it is, and he drinks it daily, and it keeps him alive. I think Nicholas Flamel's like, oh shit, he's like 500 years old or something. Nicolas Flamel. Let's see, Nicholas Flamel. No, I don't want the Wikipedia article. I want the Harry Potter wiki. There we are. He is somewhere between 665 years and 696 years. No way, he died. He's dead.
Dead as
He
hell.
decided to die. He died.
Bozo.
He died in 1996.
Jeez.
Yeah. He had a wife and a little family. And he went to Beauxbatons.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. So, I wonder where the stone is now. Probably in some vault, you know.
No, it's been lost. It's and added to the list of quests we need to do. Gotta find that bad boy.
Too many quests.
And upon his death, it is said that death is but the next great adventure for him. Yeah.
To die would be an awfully big adventure.
Oh, wait, did they destroy it?
I think they might have.
I'm
used
like
the
reading the wiki
stone.
right now.
To destroy the stone.
God, I hope not, 'cause we might need one.
The stone is destroyed. Has been destroyed.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's not like we can't make one.
Purportedly. He's the only one to have ever made one, and that was 600 years, 700 years
Pish
ago.
posh, he can't be that smart.
How hard could it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like picking up a rock from a fucking, like, river or something. Just make one out of that.
It's not like the law of equivalent exchange is literally named after him. Flamel's law.
Just use somebody else's blood to make one. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
who here at school
you
has
learned
the
about
most
that one.
amount of blood that they don't need?
Me!
I mean, you went down a couple of times, so I'm just saying.
If you think about it, I do have 2 creatures with blood, one that's a straight stone, so we can just use those 2 creatures' blood to make that stone a Philosopher's Stone. It should
You want
work
to get
out
rid
fine.
of Philip and Gary?
No, we just gotta use their blood. We ain't gotta kill them.
You can also learn about Achilles Mopsus and the Seer's Stone. And there's a little there's a little like thing that you're able to read. It's like an old poem, and so Achilles was in he's probably like I don't fucking know.
Because I think I actually have a silver chocolate frog card of him from like way back in the early sessions.
Yeah. So you learn a little bit about him, and he had some stone of power. I just need to fucking find it. If I can. Here it is. So he is an ancient Greek. I don't know what year, what like time period that actually is in real life, so I can't say exactly when. But he's ancient, comes from ancient Greek times, and you're able to read a little poem about it. It says, "From the brooklet trickled the most mystic of ripples. A stone to foresee what is all to be did Aeschylus pull from the mickle. A hue of metal, and on his breast did it settle, to elevate him to the highest degree. For none know from whence it came, or its maker to name, giving sight to the lame Aeschylus would claim. For upon his brow would sit, and the master would writ, foresight given to the sightless, might given to the mightless, fright given to the frightless, blight given to the blightless, and life given to the lifeless. A prophecy foretold in the future would mold a shining grace upon the face of all that could hold the seer's stone." It was gone for a long time, and then it turned up in a Muggle museum, like in Greece, probably. Well, I say museum. I guess like a sort of whatever the equivalent is of the time in medieval times, sort of like a showcase of ancient relics, and then it went missing. In medieval times, it has never been seen since.
Ooh.
That's your research.
So we got a couple possibilities.
For you guys, do you guys know what art pieces you're making?
Yes.
Mr. Oliver.
Oliver is making a bird, a little wooden bird that he's then gonna animate. But the thing it's actually got imbued in it is a serpent sortia, which means it's a bird that can make snakes appear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to imbue it with animation, and you are going to make snakes appear. Go ahead and make me a spellcasting ability check.
I hope this is like a natural 20 for comedy reasons.
Oh my god.
Natural 1.
My art class grade.
Oh, no.
Wow. Okay, so now that you got that, I'd like you please to make a performance check. If this is a natural 20, that would be weird.
Just a nat 1 and then right after a nat 20?
Okay, 18. So, Ito, you spend so long working, carving this bird. It's got these like little wooden wings, and you hold it up into the air, and you pull out your wand, you cast out like serpent sortia, and touch the tip of the wand to the tip of the beak, and you can see as you push your magic out toward it, you can see little. The face starts to open up a little bit oddly, and it goes like with a really terrible caw. You're like, I did it! Yeah! And then it goes, and it will open up its mouth, and there is a snake that comes out of its mouth and doesn't stop coming out of its mouth.
Oh, that's so cursed.
And the wings like are like trying to flap right now. It is terrifying. And I think like Professor Bruce is going around looking at everyone's different things. Oh, Brett, that is wonderful. No, really, I really think it captures you. Think, oh, don't worry. Um, um, Mr. Owen, she says, seeing this, why don't you walk me through what's happening here?
So I thought it would be cool if I animated a bird that could then cast Serpent Sortier. You know, I thought it would be funny, but it
Halfway
appears.
through, wait. Halfway through you speaking, the butthole of the of the bird also starts spitting out a never-ending snake.
As you can
Sorry,
see, it's reflecting my soul at the moment.
I'm concerned. This is who you are. I don't think I get it. Thank you. And Ito, gain inspiration. Okay. Cersei or Beckett?
I think I have something, unless you want to do something first, Beckett.
Oh, go ahead.
So Cersei's piece is this mirror, but she imbued it with Scourgify, because the actual mirror part itself, like when she first made it, is incredibly foggy and hard to see through. And so once it's once the Scourgify takes into place, the fog just sort of clears up more and more. It's very slow in that way, but Cersei sort of explains it as like,
You can imbue multiple spells into it too if you want.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, then if multiple spells, I wasn't sure. If multiple spells, then yeah, then the other spell that's imbued with it is repair, not repair farge, reparo. Because the I think the actual last part of the mirror is broken when it's first there, but so yeah, a mirror that doesn't actually work, basically, but it starts to repair itself, and as it does, the reflection becomes clear. And Cersei would explain it as there's a lot I went through, and I felt like there was that burden, that weight that I was carrying. It was all I ever would be, but with time you heal, and as time passes, I feel like the more I can see myself for who I am.
And I think that go and make your spellcasting ability check. Just doing Reparo and Scorch.
That's charisma, right?
I believe so, for you. Different for everyone.
D20.
I believe your willpower.
Just double check. Yes, it's +3. 19.
Yeah, you're able to definitely get this. It's your mirror is in a constant state of kind of going back to what it was, and then repairing itself, becoming clearer, and then it's there whenever someone's there to look at it. But the moment that they start walking away, it starts to deteriorate. The crack will open up back in it. A piece of glass will fall down, and if someone comes over and touches it, it will go back to be clear again. Make a performance check.
Woo, I'm pretty good at these. Check out the modifier on this one, y'all. Oh, geez. I needed that modifier because I rolled an 18.
Damn.
Well,
But
with
with
an 18 and with a 19 earlier, here's another effect I think would be apt for your little mirror there.
Mhm.
Is if it has like Snapchat filters,
Mhm.
like in the way that like if you go up, it like makes you look really pretty.
Yeah, like it has Colovaria in it, um, or
It's just an
yeah,
illusion. It
like it
just
has
it just
Colovar.
makes whenever you're looking at it, it makes you like look nice. Like it like smooths your skin and everything like that to maybe show like practice of self love.
Yeah.
And that's your art piece. And I think that I think Professor Bruce likes it a lot, a lot. I'm gonna yeah give you inspiration for that one.
Woo.
And Mr. Beckett, you're last.
Cool. I'm gonna make 3 small ones: a dragon, a snail, and a small stone talos. And I'm gonna make a stick figure one of me, but as a stick figure.
What are you carving these out of? Like
Um,
clay
clay,
or
yeah,
like
clay.
okay, marble?
Yeah. take take the whole class just to get a little mouthpiece going on out of the stick figure. No, yeah, I'm just gonna
So,
have them like moving around, like playing with each other.
okay, you just want to animate them.
Yeah.
Okay, make a spellcasting ability check.
16.
Okay, and then make a performance check.
13.
Okay, yeah. I mean, your art pieces themselves are fairly average for somebody your age. You make this like little snail with that tall shell on it. You get like the stalks coming out using clay and wire. You're able to make like um, I mean, like a dragon is like super complicated. So I think that you probably make the approximation of a dragon. What was the third one that you were grabbing?
uh,
Rocky, right? Stone Talons.
yep.
That one's the easiest to make. Definitely the easiest. And you use your magic, imbuing it down within them. You are able to animate them, not with life. It's not bewitchment, but rather like Rocky is going to stand there and like he will hit the ground a few times. Boom, boom, doom, doom. Your dragon is going to walk, sit down, rear up, and look around. Walk, sit down, rear up, look around, and then your snail will just move slowly in a circle.
Hell yeah.
And you are there as well, but I like to feel like you're not imbued. You're just like some like arms.
Uh, it's perfect.
It was supposed to be who you were, not exactly your favorite things.
Well,
Who are these?
these are my magical creatures. That's Gary, Philip, and Rocky. I think what I was supposed to be, well, what I tried to do was, I find joy in things that most people don't, or odd things that most people don't, uh, like to get in with. And I think that's who I am. I just find joy in the odd things.
I like it.
But the
Since
art didn't the art didn't get that way.
it just needs some work. As well as I'd love to see a little bit more than just animation. She says, for instance, you could use Incendio Glacia on this one. she'll pull out her wand and give it like a little tap, and your Philip will kind of hiccup, and a plume of flame is going to just pop out for a moment and peter away.
That would be cool, but I'm not that smart.
She'll give you like a little pat. And that is art class. After that, we have music class, Professor Flitwick. Who's going?
Oliver is going because I have a +9 in performance and I got to use it.
I feel like Melody would probably go to this one.
I think after art class is over and the bell is ringing, you guys are heading off to your next one. Oliver, you head through the door and nearly bump right into Mr. Gideon, who's standing outside of it, his arms behind his back, and he's just watching people leave. Miss Bruce! Oh, hello, Gideon. Come on in. And he will head inside and the door will close.
I'm gonna glare at him as I leave, but I don't think I'm gonna say anything. Oliver, using all of his willpower to not say something insane / stupid.
The before music class begins, there is, as you're walking in the hallways, another announcement. Do do.
God damn it.
Ordinance number 6. All non-essential activities after class times must be approved by the Hogwarts Administration Committee and vetted for safety and educational content. You guys didn't get that one before, did you?
Nope.
No.
Okay. All right. Music class. So I heard Oliver's in it. No one else?
Melody's gonna attempt it.
Cool.
I have a
think-
door to get to.
And I
A
think
door?
Cersei is like very
Okay.
much she's all about the arts in her sort of area.
Okay.
She got good at it by focusing, so she's like,
Beckett.
Hmm.
You can definitely take your free period, do what you wish. Just keep it in mind exactly what you're doing while we do this.
Yep.
Okay.
Cersei's also not doing it.
Okay. You got it. Then consider your free period while we finish this one up then.
Alex, I need to know who's in this class.
Sure. Absolutely. Sorry, class list. 5th year. Music class. We've got Levi, Macy, Nolan, Logan, Sadie, who's this? Brett, Drusilla, and Reese.
Wow, the gang's all here.
Yep, gang.
Okay.
Okay,
You have
that's
any
good.
questions?
No, I honestly, I just wanted to know who would be taking music. Because we don't do it in early years, so I had no idea.
Professor Flitwick tells a story about the song you're all about to learn out in the music classroom. The first time Loomis's lullaby was played into existence, magic came with it in a new form. Harmonancy is the rare practice of weaving arcanum through sound, oration, and melody. Few wizards possess such skill, but should you be so gifted, The Wizard School of the Performing Arts is the place you would be best to hone such talents. I myself have been able to cast using this unique style before, and it is my intention to help you through its steps. Even a single note wrong can ruin the effect. So please, pay close attention to the sheet music I have given to all of you. You will pair off into groups of 2, one as the audience and one as the performer. Using your instrument of choice from the back of class, pour everything from within yourself into the music. While I will not be simply marking for success and harmony, I will be paying attention to who does best with their sheet music and who may be able to affect their partner. Go ahead. So, Oliver and Melody, are you guys partnering up with each other or no? I'm guessing no.
I'm partnering with Reese.
Yeah, definitely.
She'll probably partner up with Nolan for this one.
Yeah, I was gonna have Nolan go over toward you. So, Melody,
Oh, hey Nolan.
I thought I heard you earlier. I'm happy you're still in music class.
I wanted to push myself a little bit to try something interesting, and music seems to help me calm me down and stressful things. So, wanted to see if I could try doing this.
What do you play?
Most I've been able to do is a small pan flute, but
They probably
I've
have
been
those. I do the piano.
nice. I know I heard you play before. It's really lovely.
When did you hear me play?
I happened just to be passed by the room up here, and I heard you playing outside the classroom, and didn't realize it was you. So, yeah, it was nice.
That's a little embarrassing.
Trust me, I'd be surprised if I were able to pull out a whole song with the pan flute, but we'll see what happens.
And he'll say, I'm just gonna go over to the piano, so meet me there?
Yeah.
I'll go over. Oliver, as for Reese. If you need me to save your ass again, I can. Reese says.
Wow, here I am getting ready to perform you a beautiful song, and you're reminding me of a terrible, terrible thing that happened. How mean of you.
I can, I think I can probably get you to fall asleep or something.
You think so? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm a better singer than you.
Well, it's not just about singing. It's not even just about the instrument. It's about the power. And why, and it, see, it helps me because I'm good at arithmancy and ancient runes. And probably, if there's another weird casting style, I'll do that too.
Yeah, I bet you're really good at xylomancy too.
Probably not. I'm not taking it, that's for certain.
You don't like setting things on fire to see the future? That's not in your
I
wheelhouse.
don't know if that's what xylomancy is.
That's
Oliver.
absolutely what xylomancy is.
All right, let's begin. He's going to go grab the guitar. What instrument are you grabbing?
I also play the guitar, so
All right.
they're sharing the same guitar. I feel like they're just handing it off to one another.
1 second. All right. So, you guys go off into your own separate little areas here, and Oliver, he's going to attempt his spell. He's going to make a little performance check. Come on, performance check. Oh, okay. And then after that, his spellcasting check. So he's going to play this song, plucking each individual note. You listen to it. He's not bad at the guitar, not at all. His technique is definitely odd. The way he kind of holds it, almost cradling it within his arms. And when all is said and done, and he plucks that last chord and he opens up his eyes, he can see you just there at him. Shit. He looks around. Guess not. Here.
Sounded pretty good at least.
Yeah, probably better than yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure. Just for that, I'm definitely gonna make this so good that you cry.
He'll just sit there, smile. He's ready for it. Go ahead and make a performance check.
I'm gonna use my inspo because I want a higher roll. 21 isn't enough. Oh, okay, well.
Okay.
Cursed by my +9 modifier making me crazy.
So that's a 21 for your performance check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then make a spellcasting check.
Yeah, I'm gonna be casting as my spell Nebulous, just to be annoying.
That's not the spell you're casting. I want you to make a spellcasting ability check.
Sorry.
Yeah.
22.
Shit, you're a harmonancer.
It checks out, to be honest.
That's
Damn,
so
dude.
cool.
Okay, you play this too. You close your eyes, and each note kind of brings with it color that creates a scene in your mind. You can see nighttime, stars twinkling above, a flowing field amid a waves of moving leaves, canopies above, an old dead tree that holds within it branches that turn itself into an eye that the moon alights. And when you open your eyes, Reese is passed out.
It's not easy being so great. Oliver will say literally to himself.
He is snoring very loudly.
Oliver, he's literally just gonna sit down next to him and start playing with his hair until he wakes up. He doesn't care.
He'll be asleep for a while. Good job, Oliver. Melody, you're there with Nolan, and you can hear him as you walk up, playing something that's not Loomis's melody for a little bit, and then he kind of stops and he just kind of stares down at the piano, I think, until you announce yourself.
Are you doing okay?
Oh, fine. Great. Hey, here, you can take a bit of the bench. Hat.
She will sit next to him.
I honestly never really played piano before.
Always teach you. It's all about memorization.
Okay.
It becomes second nature after a while.
Yeah. So, I guess teach away then?
Okay. Well, first here is D flat, and it's like it's this key right here, and he'll go over with you. He's going to give you the help action in a performance check for using the piano, even though you have your pan flute.
Nice. Because I'm gonna need it. Because you're gonna look at this pitiful performance. At 12. And help action is for
Advantage.
just... Oh, nice. 16, much better.
Yeah, I mean, like 16 on your first try here, and he's kind of teaching you. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, just like that. And you are going to take that kind of thing, memorizing the timings and the push. And I'd like you please to make a spellcasting check.
Cool. That's an 8.
Nolan smiles as he's like putting over the different keys with you, and you got it. There you go. And you're not affecting him. He's not falling asleep or anything like that. Um, and he says, and when you get as good as me, you can do something like, and he's going to kind of pull out a very what probably is seemingly complex rise through the piano just for a moment and then back. And he says, "Well, if you'll allow me, I can try it out."
Yeah, of course. Honestly, it feels weird being at the piano. I'm used to grabbing like little leaves and trying to uh, make them sound like almost like a harmonica, or just grabbing sticks and playing at the drums.
Were you raised by wolves?
When you're raised in the mostly the middle of nowhere in England, you find fun things to do, especially with the amount of magical creatures I've seen.
I just rolled his performance check. I got a natural 20.
Oh my god!
um, he he is listening to you, and he says, "The piano personally has a deep place in my heart."
I know you mentioned when we had talked last that I think was your mom the one who taught you?
Yeah, yeah. She can't really play anymore, so and it's kind of hard to wheel up a whole piano into the Janice Stickley ward. So, but last time we were able to get her to come down to the lobby. They have a piano. She let me play for her, and just seeing her that happy is nice.
You should be glad you make her really proud that you're able to do a lot of different things.
So I'm trying to do at least. Yeah, let me give it a go. Nat 20. His performance is beautiful. Um, like there's so much emotion put into it, even though it's not even his song, and just barely make con save, Melody.
Oh no, what the fuck is he doing?
Is Loomis's Lullaby.
12.
Yeah, you start to fall asleep, and you end up kind of like laying because you're on the same bench as him, like on his side, and he like stops. Melody, Melody, like grab you, like give you like a little shove, like a little shake. You wake up.
Well, it definitely worked.
I guess it did. You're not playing a joke on me.
No, trust me. I will not be playing a joke on you, especially magic, so.
Alright. And he'll keep on playing. And that is music class. We found ourselves a harmonicer or two.
Woo!
Woo.
I need
Cersei.
this subclass, to be honest.
It looks like
Cersei,
fun.
what are you doing?
Would Darcy be available this free period?
I will quickly check if they're taking Music class. I don't think I said them. Nope. They are not in music class, so they are available.
Okay, so Cersei will go and find Darcy wherever he is.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation, that's -1. This is what I get for playing a herbo. 14.
Sorry.
Yours.
Oh, I just knocked over my dice tower. Um, with a 14, you check around the castle, and he's not in the Great Hall, not for now. He's not in up in the common room. You eventually are able to find him in the tapestry corridor, currently talking um, to Professor Milne.
Okay.
It's kind of a quiet conversation. He seems to be whispering. Are you sure? I thought it would be a good idea. Oh yeah, it'll do great. Milne says.
Cersei will start to approach, but isn't trying to interrupt. So, and she's definitely like the more she approaches, the more she's kind of blushing because she's she's been thinking about Darcy, and so she's just like, oh geez.
Darcy notices you, like coming down the hall because it's one very very long hall. I guess we'll have to talk later, Professor. I just saw a friend. He says, and Milne turns around. Oh, of course he did. Milne will kind of give like a little bow and will walk past you. Miss Travers.
Milne?
Darcy will saunter up toward you as you walk over toward him. Hey, what are you doing down here?
And she's like blushing even more. She's just like, well, I was looking for you.
Not in trouble, he says.
No, of course not. No, I was I was talking with a Melody recently, and you know
It's a bad
Melody.
combination.
Yeah.
Joking, go on.
Like Cersei is just getting flustered and ultimately ends up sort of babbling, and she says, so yeah, what she and I ultimately discussed was that I was trying to figure out the best time to do this, and that ultimately I was just like, well, I want to make it super special and make it super nice, but then I was worried about messing it up and making it awful and making you hate me by making it awful. But that Melody was like, oh, well, it'll be special no matter what. And
Okay. Definitely stops you.
Yeah.
Are you asking me on a date?
Cersei kind of giggles and says, like, kind of like pulls Darcy in close and is like, thank you for stopping me. I was about to lose my mind because I just wanted to find you so I could tell you I love you.
See his face, like with that like little grin that he was having, is going to turn to a little bit of shock. Where's this coming from? Are you okay?
Yeah, I I was thinking about it, and I thought the best time to tell you, the perfect time to have told you would have been when I got you back. You were taken from me during the tournament. I was never more scared in my life than the last time I lost someone important to me. And I put it off since then because I didn't want it to be that I told you because I was scared or because I was afraid. I wanted you to hear this from me, and for you to know that it's entirely coming from the heart.
If I've never had anyone tell me that of my dad. He seems like a little bit flustered too. Like his breathing is a little bit more fervent. I will you go with me this weekend to Hawksmeade? I I have a surprise for you.
Cersei will smile and grab his hands and say, "Of course."
I just wanna do this right.
Of course. I was a little bit impatient, but whatever you want to do. I'm here.
Thank you. Oh, this is stupid.
Yeah. No. There's no pressure for you to say anything. I just, like I said, I needed to tell you that. And you don't need to say anything back.
And he's immediately going to kiss you because I think he just can't say his feelings right now. And quite a good passionate kiss too. If you do the
Cersei,
same.
yeah, Cersei will definitely pull Darcy in close, like hold him there.
He is going to, well, just a little. I think just a little bit more passion, just a little bit of more emotion he's having right now. He will push you against the wall a little bit while he does this, and when that happens, you're in the tapestry corridor. So one of the tapestries is like, "Get off me!" Merton speared. Get her home.
God damn it, these gays are at it again.
And Darcy will chuckle at that. Okay. Okay. Saturday, you and me. Okay.
Saturday, yes. Away from the castle, away from these rude ass paintings. Or and she'll kind of glare.
The painting will stick its tongue out at you. Okay. Is there anything mechanical that you would like to do with your free period?
Anything mechanical. Well, Cersei was designing a bag with was going to make a bag for Melody for Daphne for Capacious Extremis. So Melody had a bag to keep Daphne hidden from Magnus.
Yeah, yeah. With a regular capacious extremis, that would be enough size. Go ahead and make me a either a history and magic check or a investigation check.
Ooh, I will do. Both are -1 or -1, so
Either one, then. Make an investigation, then.
investigation. 8.
All right, all right.
Hey, do you want
Um,
a subscriber advantage?
Ooh, yes.
Go ahead.
The 20 -1.
Take my
7.
subscriber advantage.
Why don't I just
Yeah.
take pity upon you? Um, be careful about a bag
Ooh.
because whatever the bag is made of is what the interior will be made of.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
like if you make a bag, it'll just be a really big bag on the inside. You're gonna want like a hardened floor, like some
Hmm.
kind of good walls, and
Hmm.
so consider that when you're making it.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Go ahead and attempt to cast Capacious Extremis unless you have it locked in.
Capacious extremist. That was in charms, right?
Yes. And that is, of course, only if you attempted it in Charms class.
I did attempt it. Yes.
Yeah.
So my charms, that's a +3. 1d20 plus 3. 15.
Okay. Yeah, that is a successful cast, and you
Mhm.
are able to create a Capacious Extremist something, some kind of holder.
Um,
Make a performance check for how lavish it looks, how nice it looks.
yes. 1d20 plus. Oh, I'm gonna use inspo for that.
Yeah,
Okay, 17.
much
I
better.
have no clue why I'm
Better.
rolling
It's
so
a
well.
it's a
It's so fast.
well-made, normal-looking bag. But probably to not like cast too much attention toward it. Now,
Mhm.
what exactly is it? Do you have an idea yet?
Yeah, the way I sort of imagine it is that it's designed to look a little bit like a bulky uh messenger bag.
Mm,
Um, because what it's sort of hiding is like the fabric and and everything design is hiding that on the inside there's sort of like this in wooden interior inside,
inner layer.
so
Yep. Okay.
that way it's more kennel like
Hmm.
for Daphne.
And so you find a quiet place to do this. Sitting down and working. Midway through you doing this, you can hear another doo doo. Ordinance number 7. Potioneering may only be practiced under the watchful eye of the potion's Hogwarts Potion Master in proper designated classrooms. Thank you. And you finish it up. You make those markings on the ground, probably in like the Mysterium common room. And when you finish, there's a bright flash. The box will drop with a nice leather outside, and you are able to flip it open, and the opening will like you designed it so it's able to open up, like it has like hinges to go
Mhm.
like this, and when you open
Mhm.
it, within it has a added like space. So there's an actual space according to the spell that it adds. Capacious extremis. There it is. Huh. Uh, it has an internal capacity 3 feet long, 2 feet wide opening, an internal size of 6 feet long and 4 feet wide and 4 feet deep. It can hold 1,000 pounds or 150 cubic feet. So, 6 feet long and 4 feet down is like the size of a large crate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Like
yeah,
a like I don't know, like how can we really say, because like 6 feet is just long, a little bit longer than your arm's width, and then it is about your arm's width high.
okay. Um, yeah, I imagine some last little details that Cersei puts in is that she puts in like a nice little blanket and a pillow in there.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
Cersei
You can make it
even
homey and decorate it however you would like.
Cersei puts up a little like puts up a little embroidery like home home is where the heart is.
Aww.
That's cute. Um, you like conjure from some day home or something. Do
Yeah,
not
just
use
like
transfiguration to steal from the muggles.
inanimate as Condress, a Joanne's.
I thought we were gonna say Christmas tree shop, but that works too.
Do you have Lumos Maxima?
Let me check. Oh no, I don't.
Okay. Might be a good idea to have somebody like cast that to like create like a globe in that space that will stay there to offer light from inside.
Yeah. Next like our next free period I get, I'll attempt it.
That's Cersei. Mr. Beckett, what are you doing? You said you were searching for a door.
I'm going back down to the door in the dungeons.
Back down. Can you recount to me what happened at this door previously?
I didn't open it. Uh, I got to the door. Where's the map set? Nope.
Is this the
Dying.
Room of Doom?
I don't think so.
What does the door look like?
Uh,
Oh, it was something with Merlinic runes on it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. And you just happened upon this
Well,
previously?
I went down investigating the dungeons last session.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I know where you are then. So yeah, you can head right back down there. It's in the hieroglyphic hall. There is a tall brass door with runes on the outside. Um, the door is highly reminiscent of a previous time in your life. Second year.
Hmm. Uh. Hmm. 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 Second year. So long ago. Um. Can I use the rune on my hand to open it?
Attempt to. Yeah, make a
Yeah.
spellcasting ability. Check.
$26.
Oh yeah, you can. You pull out your hand. You're like, come on, come on, let's try again. You look around. You don't see anybody down here. You put your hand up, and that there is a glow that begins to flicker on the end of your palm. You can see the runes changing to different ones until it stops on one. The four largest runes on the door are going to glow brightly, and you can see one go upside down, and another one upside down, and the other one and the other one. All four go upside down. You can hear a kind of grinding in the wall, some kind of mechanism that is moving, and there will be a chunk, a large click as the door will unlock itself, and you can see it begins to open. A sliver of light hits your eyes, and the door opens into the hallway, spilling out the light from within. So you take a step inside, Beckett. The doors will close behind you, and you find yourself with a sense of deja vu. You stand in a room, circular, marbled alabaster stone, and rune work etched everywhere. 4 tall pillars hold up the vaulted ceilings above, and there is geometric designs that have been etched everywhere around you. This looks just like the room that you were in second year in the Underdungeon.
Well, I don't like this anymore. But is there anything? Is there like a table close by? It's like
It is
anything.
empty. The room has nothing in it. It is only the pillars, the walls, the floors, the high ceiling above it, and the carvings and runes. And they cover every surface. If you'd like, make me a perception check.
I will do exactly that. Natural 1.
There's a lot in here.
Can I try and like investigate stuff to see if
Yeah.
there's like find a next clue?
You're gonna have to tell me what you're specifically looking at, though, since you got a nat 1.
What I'm specifically looking at for
So,
perception.
big circular room, vaulted ceilings, 4 pillars in the centers going up into the ceiling, runes everywhere. You welcome to the Room of Runes.
I want to try and look for a sign on, see if I can read something to tell me what to do next, or a riddle that tells me something.
Just make an investigation check. It's not a video game, unfortunately.
11.
Oh.
There's a little exclamation point just like floating over here.
Oh,
There's like a little lore dump. Hey, it's was it the scroll from the
oh god,
the video game?
yeah.
It's a field master, field master guide or something like that.
I'm just reminded of Scott Pilgrim, where they were like, "What's that over there in the corner?" And they like, there's a glowing spot in the corner. It's like, "Oh yeah, that's a save point." It's like, what? Shit, I haven't done that all day.
So was that is the exclamation point an actual thing, or was that like a joke?
It's like, maybe Beckett sees one.
I hate to say it.
Yeah,
Hate to say it, but that's a reality.
Anyway, I'm going to say my joke I typed in chat for the stream benefit.
Here's the question, Beckett, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. Make a quick intelligence save. I want to know if you remembered your meds.
That is an 8.
You have not remembered your meds this morning.
Nah, back.
Now, you are standing here looking at all of this. It's so overwhelming. And there's something out of the corner of your eye that seemingly moves. You turn around, and you can just see the pillars of the room. You can hear a kind of tapping on your right. You head over in that direction. You don't see anything, not directly. And then you can hear this kind of like amorphous, slight laughter. You try to think, did I take my meds? Try to think. And I will roll high or low. If you
Low,
remember.
always low.
Low. You remember. You know, I don't think I did. So you try your best to ignore it, which sometimes can make things sometimes worse, I hear.
I will pull my sword out just in case.
Fuck yeah! You're just. I'm alone in this room. It doesn't matter.
Nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, it just makes me feel a little safer. And you conduct your stuff as this is happening to you. You can see another thing move, and where that once was, you can see a sort of like face starting to show up in the complex runework around. You like kind of look away as much as you can, and it will subside. And when you look back, there is something. You can see a slight but long crack in the stone, probably about this long, snaking, just barely cutting through a rune nearby. You can see a bright color wash over many runes out here. This bright blue color that like flashes, waving over the space, and then will disappear. A part of that wave will pass over the rune at your feet, and that rune will not light.
Well, at least I'm not having a terrible time.
Yeah, you're handling it.
Can is there a certain design to this rune?
I would say it's just one of the thousands down here. Unfortunately, with your investigation rolls or whatnot, you haven't rolled too high to find out, something complex about this room. I will, however, give some stuff to you. More out of character, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, this room is the place where you can see the different enchantments of the castle are honed. So think about the ceiling in the Great Hall. Whatever enchantment that is connected to could be found here. All of these runes have a purpose. And that little crack on top of yours, while small, while just very thin, that goes over the rune, has disabled it entirely. Who knows what could not be working right now?
It's true. Am I able to try and draw it down on a piece of paper for later? Of what it at least looks like?
I would say that normally enchantments are a plethora of runes, not just like a single one.
Mm-hmm.
So even just knowing this one rune, unfortunately, isn't going to help you to figure anything out. Yeah. But you have the room, you understand at least out of character its significance, and you do understand in character that whatever enchantment this rune is connected to isn't working. And there could be more in here.
That I will not be able to find out right now.
Oh, shit. Do make me another intelligence save.
$14.
Okay. 1 second, please. You're not supposed to be here.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You turn around. You don't see anybody. The voice is like echoing. It's like it's far off. What keeps drawing you back? Do you understand what you're doing? What's even at stake? And as that echoes, you can feel yourself beginning to remember something. You can feel like a bit of a headache go through your head and there's just flashes of you in an old hallway, staring down the face of somebody who has a face like milk and water, just completely amorphous. But you can see the shoulders, the body, a long trench coat, and even that sort of tears itself in half. And you find yourself on the ground, on your knees here, with a very bad headache.
I can't tell if I'm imagining it. So
Yeah.
fuck this place.
Yeah.
I
This
need
place
to
is
go take my
stressing you out.
meds. Yes.
And Beckett will go take his meds. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I hope that was respectful. I want to interact with that
Oh,
part of your
yes.
story, but still be respectful of it too.
It's pretty great. It's like when you don't take them for like a day and you just get like the inkling side of it. It's
Yeah.
like perfect.
So, now some of you might recall what he's starting to remember. But yeah. No?
I am
Did
not
we
the
not
note
have that
taker.
happen this game?
We did, Alex. That hasn't happened in any of my games, but people keep alluding to it in all of my games.
It
But
didn't
it
happen
never.
this game, did it?
It didn't happen.
No one got up. I recall now.
No one got up.
No one got up. I remember now.
I've had this thing inferred like 20 times, but I've never gotten to see it.
I'm so confused.
Beckett, you gotta look into that more, man.
Oh,
You
God.
have to. Oh my gosh, that is so great. Oh, I gotta push that more. Okay.
Wait, I gotta look into the room more or like the memory thing?
The memory.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think that even after taking your meds, that is going to eat away at you because that kind of headache, the whole area change, that's a little beyond missing meds for a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so confused.
Sorry.
We have lost our brain cell. Look what you've done, Alex. Look what you've done to our brain cell.
I'm so confused. What the fuck did Beckett just find?
He found an old memory. Beckett, as you walk out of the door and the door shuts closed, you get a really weird feeling. Out here in the hallway, you can hear oars walking
Abscondi?
past.
Abscondi?
You don't need it.
Oh, okay.
You're allowed to be here. Doors closed. You feel like you've been here before. Gotta go take my meds.
Too many coincidences. Fuck this shit.
It's a bit of. There's definitely, and I think that would be like that's just my meds because like paranoia, right? Yeah. Okay. That's Beckett's free period. We have ghoul studies.
Ooh.
Melody is hands down taking that class.
Okay.
Do I have good enough grades to get in this class?
There's no prerequisite.
Cool.
Yeah, I
If
think
it
I'm doing
helps
ghoul
me-
studies. I feel like all of us are interested in ghouls.
If it helps me get closer to getting a lethifold, I will take it.
Ghouls
Yeah,
are
I'll
like
take-
adjacent to magical creatures, so why not?
Okay.
Someone, Nicholas in Saturday Night got a lethifold.
I will get mine the natural way and not a wish.
As for, you know, Beckett, I was seeing your message earlier about the speed thing.
The
You were
what?
talking to Ito about. You were like, "Who's a DM? I need a DM," because you were
Oh, yeah.
asking about like speed thing. What was it? Because I wanna chime in.
So
My-
I had another game like outside with
Uh-huh.
friends,
You're
and it was
cheating
like
on me? Okay.
it was like he wanted to do it, but he's been a DM for a couple years, and like I guess he was used to like 3 or whatever. I'm not even sure what it was,
Mm,
but I argued with him for like an hour because using a dash, like
yeah.
quote unquote, doubles your movement as an action.
It gives you extra speed based on your movement. That is the
Yeah.
wording
So
of it.
I play a blood hunter in
Uh-huh.
that game, and I use a curse of binding to make their speed 0 till my next turn. And
Yeah.
it came up on his turn, and he dashed. I'm like, you can't do that because it's 0.
You would be correct.
Yeah.
Um, it's different for if you used up all your speed or if there was I don't fucking know. If there was some other reason that he had zero speed, then technically even if you have zero speed you can dash. But if you're something like grappled or restrained that
Mm.
reduces your speed to zero, then that becomes like your new base. So whatever your base speed is, you can add that on top.
I'm just like, I was like, what's the point of playing this character if it's not going to be played how it's supposed to be played? Like,
You
you're
are
going
correct
against what
though.
I built.
You are correct. I would definitely side with you.
Like, I like playing rules wise and like rule of cool, but something like that's like, all right, come on.
Well, and that's probably just because he doesn't have as much like thing with the system, um, and yeah, like I could definitely see where you could get it wrong with that for him. So I
So
empathize.
yeah, I'm expecting the more stuff to not be played like my character's how it's supposed to be or whatever. I don't know.
Sorry, I just wanted to know about that.
It's all good. It just angered me to the point like I'm just gonna kill this character off if I can't play it like that. I will
So,
intentionally die.
Cersei, are you in Ghoul Studies?
Yeah, I think Cersei will sign up for Ghoul Studies. Especially because Professor Rojas is in it, and there is a part of Cersei that was just like Professor Rojas is teaching it. Yeah, I think I've always been interested in Ghoul Studies.
I've been super interested in ghouls since as far as I can remember.
Part of Cersei's by awakening was just being like, oh man, for some reason I do love taking classes with Dildero and Rojas. I shouldn't think about that.
Ghoul Studies, more like mommy studies.
Imagine if Ghoul Studies 1 is just like, guess what? It's the Bogger episode again, by the way.
It's just the boggarts.
Rojas does it, and it's like, oh, everyone's greatest fear is acromantulas now. Huh. Weird.
Or at least some
Really
people's
weird.
are.
Okay. Ghoul Studies coming. It's in the North Courtyard area. It's underneath of Charm's classroom. Because Charm's classroom's on the second floor of this like little tower on the southwest hand side of the North Courtyard. And so it's on the first floor. So the Ghoul Studies classroom, though, as you walk in, is quite small. And the room itself is a bit odd. You can see large white chalk circles written along the right-hand side of the floor. And long lines of desks face the wide wall. Up at the front, Rojas pulls her hair out of her eyes, takes off her glasses, and rests a few papers down at the front. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ghoul Studies. In this class, we'll be learning about ghosts, poltergeists, and yes, ghouls. A knowledge of the unseen world is important to better foster your understanding of the world and its many facets. Now, can anyone tell me the difference between a ghost and a poltergeist?
Hand up.
And
I'm going to give the d4 to Oliver. And we can all make a history magic check.
He only gave it to me because I fucking need it.
oh no,
Oliver did it.
I'm gonna call on you, Annie.
I rolled
I'm
it
totally
too.
gonna call on you for the wrong answer. Just heads up. Okay, Beckett, and with your D4. Oh wait, yeah,
Oh,
Oliver got it. Oliver got it. So she looks around the classroom. Miss Travers, is that a new tie?
Um, Cersei is just like sitting there like one of those like hands on her chin, elbows on her desk. Or wait, we're in the north courtyard, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're all standing
Well,
around.
you're in that area. You're in that
Okay,
area.
never mind.
No, actually, in the
Oh,
courtyard.
like never. Well, that type of look, basically, like giddy schoolgirl type look.
Yeah.
And she's just looking at Rojas, like she was looking at Rojas, and when she asked a question, Cersei just sort of reactively raised her hand, and she was like, yes.
All right, all right. And a few people kind of laugh at you with that. I was asking between the difference between a ghost and a poltergeist, but yes is always a good answer to give. Mr. Mr. Owen, if you could.
Poltergeists are ghosts that interact with the material plane in a physical way. They cause all kind of disturbances. And they're like, whoa.
Oh, close, close. But that's what we're here to learn today. So 5 points to Gryffindor, right?
Yep.
5 points to Gryffindor. Not quite. Poltergeist, while you're correct on the second half, poltergeists are not ghosts, not even in any facets. Poltergeists are the incorporeal manifestations of dreams, while ghosts are manifestations of the soul. But where do souls come from, and why do only some of our dead friends seem to stick around? Well, that's something we're going to be looking into right now. You all should have in your bags, Through the Veil, an essential guide to post-mortality that will go over this topic. Hopefully, with a little research, we'll even have the honor of interacting with some of our undead brethren. Everyone make a history magic check.
Are we gonna meet Peeves?
Woo!
Nat 20.
Ooh!
That's a 10.
Oh my god.
Wow, baby.
I do
I
not
know,
have
I'm fucking up
inspo.
today.
I'm sad.
6.
Wow, we just went through nearly the entire spectrum of grades. We got a D, a P, an A, and an O. And that is 5 more points to Gryffindor. So you learn about the afterlife, or rather, the immortal nature of the soul. How Arcanum flows through our world, and while the life force of most beings flows right back into it, some beings, like wizards, who have shown control over magic, can continue to exert their will beyond death. Although quite detached from corporality, the ability to touch or feel things, most wizards instead choose or are pulled away in time to the unseen world, as they call it, a place of light and darkness, which mirrors our own. During Halloween, this is one of the many worlds that intersect with our material realm, including the Fey realm, the Abyss, the Elucidian Sea, and the Astral Plane. So that's what you learn in Ghoul Studies. And next time, we'll even be able to meet we'll be able to meet some undead people.
Neat.
I can't wait for Magic and Mysterium 2, which is set hundreds of years in the future, where I can play as the ghost of Oliver. Be like, look at these moving staircases, aren't they crazy?
Yeah, you definitely haunt the moving staircase. That's Oliver Owen. He fell off the staircase in 2003. All right. I think that is a great time to take our break.
Woo.
We'll come back in 10 minutes.
Woo!
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Today's episode of Magic and Mysterium is brought to you by Hallway Makeout Sessions. Convenient, portable, take them with you wherever you go, as long as you're in a hallway.
Ordinance 10 states that making out in hallways is now banned. Anyone seen doing it will be given detention.
This episode of Magic and
If they
Mysterium
make
is brought
making
to you
out
by the
illegal,
trans agenda.
if they make making out in the hallways illegal, then I'm gonna be criminal most wanted #1. She can't keep getting away with this. Or it's like that TikTok sound, like, catch me if you can, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, Lord.
If Alex is back late, it's because he's listening to the song I posted in music. It really is 9 minutes 55 seconds long.
See, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that didn't remember the fucking trench coat thing. It's made no sense to me at all.
It's the trench coat?
The guy in the long coat, that whole thing that is like incorporated in there, but nobody knows.
Oh, you mean in the
we
intro?
just didn't do it in this game.
Yeah.
But Alex assumes we did. Like, he forgets that we're all bad at investigating stuff.
That or we're all just like, oh, we're just gonna have a good old-fashioned time. Oh, is that the plot? Falls down the goddamn rabbit hole.
We've done an amazing job of avoiding plot. Like, we're so good at it.
We're gonna avoid it so hard, like the bad thing that's going to happen isn't going to happen.
We've been limbo passing the frickin' plot.
In Monday morning, we're actively preventing the plot. In Tuesday morning, I do not see it. I choose not to see it.
Wait, hold on, I got a gift for that. Give me a sec.
That's so funny. I completely forgot that it never happened in this game.
I hope it never happens in any of my games.
Except it did, of course.
Well, I hope I never find out in any of my games. It continues haunting me.
All right. Well, our next class of the day here is Xylomancy.
Ooh.
Xylomancy.
Oh, you mean setting things on fire to the future?
No.
I'm in this class.
Okay. Oliver is.
Sure, I'll take this class.
Sweet. What is Xylomancy again?
It is divination through sticks.
Oh, I fucking love sticks.
I was bored for this class.
I have a terrible thing. I do not want to tempt fate with divinations.
Yeah, I'll pass on it.
Okay, so we got Oliver and Beckett. Quickly tell you who else is in this class. We got Xylomancy. We got Levi, Gemma, Nolan, Ren, Juniper, Darcy is here, Brett, and Drusilla are all here as well. So, Xylomancy happens on the, I think the first floor of the Oxford building. You come into class and you can see at the front there is a long table filled to the brim with different kinds of sticks that are up here. Sticks that look like they have been hand whittled and sanded down and used for different kinds of things. You wait here for a little while. Nolan is currently just getting out his tarot cards and is doing like a little kind of shuffle. And you can see Drusilla is standing up at the front, just looking at these weird things. And coming in from the back of class through the door into this little room is a teacher that is rarely seen outside of her tower. It's probably one time a week that she comes down for Xylomancy class. And that would be Professor Trelawney. With her large bug-eyed lenses of her glasses, she like holds a shawl over her. Good 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 evening, she says. She comes up to the front of class.
Out of character, is she ready to be kicked out again? Or attempted to be kicked out again?
What are you talking about?
Wasn't she like getting kicked out in the movie?
Oh yeah, in the movie she was getting kicked out. There might be some other things that are going on right now. But she stands here and there's like Magnus Gideon isn't here, isn't auditing this class yet. Who knows if he even will? But she seems really nervous just being outside of her tower. There's a lot of people here today. Suppose let's get to it.
Someone give this woman an Ambien.
Yes, absolutely. Xylomancy is an elder form of divining, used by our forebears. Dowsing allowed ancient wizards to sense that which cannot be seen, finding places of great importance, conjunction points between the great sea of Arcanum that flows through this world. In front of you, she gestures to the thing in front of her. You will each find yourselves a xylomantic focus. Using it, concentrate. Evoke the sight beyond sight and be guided by its grace. And she'll allow you guys to come up. There seems to be two different kinds of xylomantic focuses. There is a twin focus and a kind of Y-shaped focus. There's a Y-shaped branch with two handles that come off on either side that you can hold. Or there is two L-shaped sticks like this. One with like a long end and one with a short little L on the end, and you can grab two of them. So Oliver and Beckett, which ones do you guys grab?
I'm taking the twin focus ones.
Okay, Beckett.
I'll take the Y-shaped one.
Okay. And now, I would like you to make a divination plus wisdom check.
Oh god. My wisdom again.
You have a +0 overall, Oliver?
I have -2 in divination and +2 wisdom.
Love
Perfectly
it.
balanced in all things.
21.
21.
Yippee.
Okay. Well, Beckett's a lot better at divination than I thought.
Yeah, I still have that +5 from when I started.
So you're not even playing. You didn't even take divination.
I did when we started the game.
Okay, so Oliver, who are you thinking about?
Sigh, Reese, dreamily.
Oh, with a dreamboat, really. Okay, you have your two xylomantic focuses here, and you read into the textbook about how to use them. You think about Reese. You hold them close to you and focus. Focus as much as you can until your perception is kind of put above yourself. You're kind of dissociating a bit, and you can feel the sticks begin to move. You can feel the one start turning to the side, and the other one kind of goes with it. The two of them tap, tap, tap. You turn, and they will equal out. It is telling you the direction of Reese.
Oh, that's very handy.
Yeah. He apparently is somewhere in the north courtyard.
He's in that damn tree again.
Totally in the fucking tree right now. It's one of his favorite places.
That's where romantic moment number 1 happened, where Oliver scared him out of the tree. It was very funny.
And so if you have Xylomantic focus, then you're able to do something like this. Beckett, you gain the special ability with getting a 21 of casting Find the Path. You can describe to me any single space that you are aware of, and they will give you a straight, well, the quickest path, the quickest route to that place.
The dungeon, the one that we were in first year, that classroom.
Oh, hell yeah. No one's ever done this before, actually, and I'm very surprised that they haven't. Okay. Holding on to onto your kind of Y-shaped stick there, you can feel it begin to vibrate in your hand. It's a little weird. And then it will pull in one direction and starts pulling you toward the door.
Gotta go, dog.
Are you running out of class?
I am running out of class.
Okay.
There's nothing like divinations and believing and investigating what's happening.
Okay. You hold on to these, and yeah, because it's the quickest route. Okay. And it pulls you through the actual hallways. You can hear Trelawney, "You're not allowed to keep them!" Oh no.
I'll bring it back.
You're already gone at that point. As you are like running through the halls, this thing pulling you again. It comes to a certain intersection. I would like you to make another divination plus wisdom check to try to keep it up. You are running south right now, seemingly toward the serpentine corridor, the serpentine staircase area.
I can type. That'd be amazing. 26.
Yeah, you're able to keep it up. And it pulls you out the door into the viaduct bridge. Quick question. What is Cersei and Melody doing for a free period?
Cersei will practice Lumos Maxima.
And pretty sure Melody will be with Cersei because, wait, do I have... Hold on, I'm checking on my spell list if I actually have this. Because I do have Lumos Maxima locked in.
Where are you guys practicing spells? Mysterium common room, courtyard, what? Where?
Yeah, Mysterium. That's where Cersei will practice.
Okay, good to know. I'll continue with Beckett. Beckett, it pulls you across the courtyard and in through the main doors, through the entrance hall, and immediately yanks you right. Somebody walking past, you can see. Is it? I think you almost knock into Billy. You go, Beckett, what are
Sorry,
you
Billy.
doing?
I'm not in control here.
And it will continue to pull you until you reach the moving staircase. Um, it will pull you up the staircase. It will like or kind of stop, wait as the staircase moves. You get up to a certain landing, and then it pulls you onto another staircase, and then it stops about halfway there.
Hmm.
You are standing somewhere in the middle of the moving staircases right now.
Um. Investigation?
You may.
This isn't gonna go so good. 19.
Damn! Jeez. Okay. It's gotta be here. Unless you didn't take your meds again.
No, I definitely took them this
No,
time.
I definitely took it. Definitely took it. And you look around. This is definitely not where you were thinking. And it said that they were capable of this, finding pathways to places. The staircase will start to move with you on it. You have to kind of like grab onto the side, holding onto your focus with another hand. And as it just does its normal sort of route, you look to your right and you can see halfway along that staircase there are those like the railings, right? And with this stone railing there is a sort of circular ball, just like you see on railings, about halfway up. You put your hand down upon it. Give it a twist. And the entire staircase will start turning and warping into a different shape. It will go flat, and it pushes forward into the air above, like some kind of little. It's turned into a staircase into a hall.
This is pod racing. Fuck yeah.
You walk to the edge of it and look down over the ledge. Ooh, it goes far, far down. You're not sure if you're continuously missing something right now, but this is definitely beyond anything else that you've ever been able to do. You look back the way that you came, and this entire thing is just kind of floating in the center of the grand staircases.
So
You can see a few people do notice you. It's a thoroughfare.
yeah.
You see him down there. You hear people saying,
Out of character.
Mhm.
Should I jump? Consensus? I do have
it,
arrest
nerd,
of momentum,
Do it,
but
nerd. You
I
won't.
don't think I can see the bottom.
I was going to ask, do you have carpe retractum?
Probably not. Let me take a quick
Rest of
gander.
momentum.
I have that, yeah.
Okay.
Then do it, nerd. You won't.
I feel like it's probably going to be an instant character death, but yeah, fuck it, we'll jump.
Fuck it, we ball.
you can feel the entire staircase, like each individual little stair that is currently shaking just a little bit, trying to maintain its position. You take a few steps back, you kind of get ready, and you Tap, 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 tap. You reach right to the edge and jump down off of it. You can feel the ground taking you. Just the air flashing past you. People scream seeing you just dropping. And as you can see the darkness below coming closer and closer toward you, you can see staircases begin to warp change, pulling down, and you can see underneath of you the frame of a large door will open up, and then the door will open in front of you, and you fall through it, and all we see is the camera cut to inside this space, and like the door's right here, floor's right here, and he just goes and hits the ground. Like the gravity like flips on you all of a sudden, and the door will slam shut, and you watch as the door will fold into itself and poof out of existence.
So I basically took Oliver's thunder on the staircase research.
Completely.
Damn, I apologize.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
So is it dark in this room? Should I cast Lumos?
It's definitely dark in here.
Yeah, Lumos. 100%.
You have your Xylomantic focus still in your other hand. You can feel it start to pull a little bit more. And you find yourself in a darkened hallway. You 1 second. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe? No, I don't think so. Okay. You can find yourself in a darkened hallway that moves forward in front of you, and behind you, the hallway just kind of like that nice marble starts to turn into kind of igneous rock, and it's just a large rock wall right to your right. Your hand on it, and look back the other way. As you walk forward, you can see there's a hallway with long braziers on either side. And as you walk up to it, they will a light with blue light open, open, open again. Beckett, I want you to make another int save.
Oh my god. $11.
Okay. You get this kind of like pang of a headache. You can see someone standing in front of you and a white flash. And then you're back there. It's just a quick flash of something. So quick, it's hard to make out anything. And you keep walking. You find stairs that will lead you down and down. And you find yourself coming up close to a set of bricks that have been stacked on top of each other. And as you get close to them from this side, they will begin to open up. You can see the rune on your hand will glow just a little bit as they do so. And you step back down into the statue room.
The one before the classroom.
Correct.
Why does the dumbest character get to do this? Why? God, what do we still have the shape of that? The one that we traced out the first time we were in here.
I don't quite know what you're talking about.
We
You certainly don't.
well, out of character.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I don't even know what you're talking about. So
We traced a symbol of some kind before.
anybody here to help?
No, nobody.
I'm
I
too
mean-
tired to remember anything, especially this.
I'm sorry, say that
Yeah,
again.
I don't remember.
We traced the symbol the first time we were in here. Like 100% we did. I know we did. But I guess I'll find that later. Is the gold stuff still on the statues?
If you guys did not take it in your first round, then it would still be here.
No, we took them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh
No,
yeah,
we took
y'all
just
took
like
them
the
all.
heart, didn't we?
Yeah, Rosemary took the heart and then sold it.
Yeah, I think that was the only thing we took.
We'll deal
Yep.
with that later, rubbing my hands together, knowing I'm gonna make like 2 gold, 2 galleons.
You can see the hallway that you originally came here from. Like where that old big pit was. You filled back in. There's not a hallway there anymore. There is a door.
And what does a classroom door look like? Is that like broken? Is it blocked off?
If you look off to your left, the door looks broken and pushed inward.
There's definitely a rock there.
There's like a big crack in the door. And there is a smashed, right outside of it, um, divination crystal ball.
Damn it. I guess we'll go with the most obvious choice and go to the door.
There's
The
also
new
on
door?
your right the like stairs down that were also blocked off, just like the stairs up that you're now going down were blocked off.
Wait, hold on. Say that one more time. My brain did not comprehend that.
So the first time you came in here, there was where you came from, tunnel.
Yep.
There was a stairs that led down on your left, and they were blocked off. And then there were stairs that led up, and they were blocked off. And on your right, there was the divination classroom. You've now gone down the stairs that were blocked off. There is more stairs that continue to go down.
Oh god. We'll continue to go down.
Well, they are still blocked off, so you head over
okay.
there and you can see all of that like stone that's there in front of it. You're just lighting it up with the light of your Lumos.
So like the only option is to go to the door.
Your call.
I don't like that.
Unfortunately, Beckett does not have the brain cell.
No.
You're not here with the one with the brain cell.
No. So yeah, we'll go to that door.
Okay. Heading to this door, you open it up, and through it, you can feel a kind of a rush of wind. And you can see well, I think first you feel it. You feel the coldness of this room. You feel a deep and uncomfortable darkness that makes the hair on the end of your arms kind of stand on it. You feel sick. And through the light of your wand, you can see stairs that will kind of coil on either side down. And coming from what looks to be maybe a door or what was a door below, there are dark black vines that are through this entire room. And softly moving. They do not recoil at the light of your light. This is Deathroot.
Death root. Did we learn something about them in herbology? Out of character.
No.
No.
However, you do know that this kind of what this looks like, even if you don't even have the name for it, is the same roots that sprung up out of the greenhouses in fourth year and destroyed them all, and why they have like quarantined that entire area.
I don't really have another way out of here, so
You can always try the divination classroom door.
oh,
You
can
have
I?
Bombardas.
Oh
You
yeah,
have
yeah.
Defodios.
We'll deal with this room later. Back out of it. Yeah, we'll go make our way to the divination room and a Bombarda.
Okay, we're going to kind of cut forward because you're going to have to be carving through quite a bit of stone. Like, quite a bit of it. Casting it, you have the Fodio, right?
I do.
Luckily, this works on unhewn stone only, and well, when the fucking ceiling caves in, there's plenty of unhewn stone, and you can start to carve bit by bit, 5 feet by 5 feet, a tunnel that goes through this area. Make a quick perception check.
Damn it. 21. I can't get good grades, but I can get good rolls on irrelevant shit.
The area opens up into the old divinations classroom. You can see the back half of the snake from earlier. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Big fucking basilisk. The entire front half is has been like just crushed from fallen stone. And you know that the doorway was over here somewhere. You were able to kind of find it. You move some rocks. You can see a broken kind of a stone bowl with a shattered wooden desk nearby, and you're able to crawl your way through onto a kind of plateau of rubble down here. You crawl for a little while and cast out Defodio, making it open up larger, all the rocks kind of pushing to the ceiling and then flowing over top of you, behind you, and out, until you were able to carve your whole way toward. You just see a bit of metal at the end of the tunnel. You one last Defodio! There is a blowout of dust, and you can see a darkened room inside. You enter in. Lumos put out a light, and you were able to see the Room of Runes.
This day has been full of circles.
Completely dark. Only lit up by the light of your wand, unlike the other one that was actually bright, had like light in it. And there are runes carved everywhere. You know about that one rune. So you go over to where it would be, you move some of the rubble. Completely different. That rune isn't there. In fact, there's a completely different one there. You don't know. Make an intelligence save again.
God damn it.
I believe in you.
16.
You got this.
You turn your light up into the air where you could see where once sat some relic of great power, no longer here. You're not sure how you got out of this room, and you begin to remember something. There is flashes of memory that come back to you with, again, that pang through your head like a spike. And you can remember your eyes just barely opening, and you could see a kind of ring of yellow light that flared. And then the feeling of falling? No. Rising. Make a perception check.
There's so many checks.
You got this.
You're doing this on your own.
Take my subscriber
Spider-Man.
advantage.
And Beckett dies down here.
Oh fuck!
Wait, you
Take
got
my
Oliver's.
subscriber advantage.
Take you to subscriber advantage.
Oh,
Okay. Do you have the inspo familiar, or did you use it?
What?
You have the inspo. You could use your inspo.
Oh,
Use the
yes,
inspo.
I will use.
Annie,
the
save your
inspo.
subscriber advantage for later.
God damn!
Right now,
Come on.
I use the subscriber advantage.
Come on, that's a second natural one.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
no.
Oh my.
Come on, please.
16.
Yes.
Oh, Onyx
fuck.
said, Alex, you deserve inspiration today. Thank you. 16! Yes! Okay, you search for a long time because you're like, if I can't find a way out of here, I am going to starve to death. And you are like moving rubble as much as you can on the floors. There's so much of it. Defodio pushing stones. There's other ones that you can't push because they literally are large pieces of stone that used to be in the side of the ceiling. It looks like there was large cracks that came up and things started coming down into here. You can see on the ground a kind of splatter of something that has dried down here, brown. You can make a quick medicine check.
Someone 100% shit themselves down here.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but Beck.
A 9 on the medicine.
Do you think someone shat themselves down here?
It's probably fucking Nolan.
Oh. He shat himself.
I mean, the uniform calls for brown pants.
Speed running for answers. Oh, jeez. And aside from that, you are able to see in the center of the room, when you finally move enough dust out, there is, and you blow to get like the little bits of dust out, a large ring in the center of the room. Perfectly circular. No, there's only one large rune that is written in the center. What do you do?
I 100% want to copy that down somewhere.
Mhm.
At least what it looks like.
You can affix it to your memory.
I don't trust that.
I don't think you have your supplies. You ran out of class. You probably left your shit on your desk.
See, now here comes the desperate part. Do I go back to the brown stain and just like push it into my fucking robe to try and copy it? Or like, do I not?
Don't.
Do it.
Okay, I will
Copy the poo stain.
copy the poo stain. I will try and like ingrain that into my memory of what it looks like.
Okay. So you found a big circle
Mm-hmm.
and a big rune in the middle.
Right.
What do you do?
I don't like this at all. I don't like the face you're making.
Do you want to make an investigation check to see if you're smart
yes,
enough?
and I hope I fucking fail it. Where are you? There you are. With
If
my
you do, we're cutting away from you.
7.
You already used the subscriber advantage.
You
I
didn't.
Do I use it?
Do it.
It's
Use
Annie's call if she's giving it to you.
Any?
Is she giving it
Go
to
ahead. I'm
Okay.
giving it to you.
All right, nat 1. Here we go. 11.
That's better than a 7.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I'm not there. I can't give it words of encouragement.
you? You use the Force, Luke.
I don't know what that means. Do I go to it? Is that what that means?
What did you do to get into the Room of Runes?
Oh, my hand!
Ah!
Aha! Use my hand.
Yay,
I get
congratulations!
intelligence at it again.
Make a spellcasting check again.
Okay.
Oh no.
So many checks for Beck.
26.
Yeah! Except it can't be 26. There's no way, because you have a +8. That's not how spellcasting works.
Oh,
What kind of caster are you?
I'm and blah 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 technique.
Yes, you
Are
have
you
wisdom. It's a wisdom check.
Oh, so
I am
plus
sure.
4. So
Yeah.
plus 4. Okay.
It's still high enough. You put your hand down on the ground. I don't want to die today. You use that rune that will glow brightly, and above you, a light will hit you. You can see a ring of blue energy that will flicker and will open up around you, and then you can feel as the stone displaces from itself underneath, and it will rise into the sky with you on it, softly twisting until it affixes itself into the ceiling, and you find yourself in the Room of Runes.
I just made a full fucking circle. I'm back where I started.
Make another intelligence save.
God damn it. 10.
There's another headache. There's another something. You can see Melody and who was in the dueling tournament? Quick question. Like the four-way.
Olivia.
Olivia, thank you. So you can see Melody and Cersei and Oliver beside you, just a glimpse of them, and you're back and yourself. You're back where you were before.
I am not smart enough to deduce this on my own. I need to go get the game. I cannot do this by myself. Can I?
You were the first person to find your way back in all of Magic and Mysterium.
Oh shit.
Wait,
No one has
seriously?
ever thought to use Xylomancy using Find the Path. Find the Path overcomes it all. It gives you the quickest, most direct route.
Damn.
Congratulations.
Woo.
Woo!
I guess I go back to class from here. Right?
I mean,
It's
we're
the
in
end of day.
Oh,
It's
shit.
the end of day.
I mean, Cersei and I are in Mysterium if you want to make your way over here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a group meetup.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes,
About
please.
this.
Jesus Christ.
Cersei, Melody, did you already roll for your spells?
I have not yet.
Okay.
I am gonna do a magical creatures check to practice more with Daphne, because I am making sure she's able to fly before winter comes.
Okay. As for the two of you, you can make another one. You guys are in the Mysterium common room again. Cersei's practicing out her spells, and Melody, you've got her on the balcony again. But this time, you have been practicing. You've been practicing for a while now, and this time when she jumps off, come on, you can do it. And you'll jump off, go gliding toward the wall, and then will break, air brake, and it's like flapping there. And you're like, yay! And it goes fall down to the ground. You're able to catch him, though.
Good job, Daphne. I'm so proud of you. And she's going to give it like little kisses on her head.
And Cersei, 17 and 9. That's a success for the first one, failure for a second.
What do I need for Lumos Maxima?
13.
Like, what's the
13?
DC?
It is 13, yes.
13.
I'll give you my sub advantage
13?
if you want to do it again.
Then 13. Yeah.
Hey, sub advantage. Beckett says. If you want to redo
Fuck it,
that
I'll
now.
take it.
Yeah, who gave that to me, by the way?
Yeah, I'll try it one more time.
Oh, Onyx, actually. I think he's in
Oh.
chat right now.
Oh, thank you, Onyx.
Was it Onyx? I think it was Onyx that, yeah, it totally was.
Hey, Alex.
That gifted like 7 subs to people.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, it's a.
Words of encouragement, maybe?
Oh,
Melody.
words of encouragement. And then she's gonna go over with she's gonna plop Daphne on her head, just so that way she can just like kind of perched and go over to Cersei to try and help her out. It's like, okay, you know how Lumos, you do kind of more of a circle, you just more precise but larger movements.
Okay, thanks, Melody. Woo! Just enough.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
With that, then Cersei will cast Lumos Maxima again, and put the ball of light into the bag before handing
You
it off
haven't
to.
yet shown Melody.
Oh,
you haven't
Yeah.
yet gifted it to her. She doesn't know about it.
right. I won't pull out the bag just yet. We'll just do
That was
the
the
ball
perfect
of light.
time. If you want to.
Yeah. Cersei will pull out. Cersei will say, "Oh, well, thank you, Melody. That means I just have the final touch that I need for this then." And she'll pull out the bag and hand it to Melody, like present it to her.
Oh, thank you. I'm a bit confused. Please.
The Cersei will open it up and reveal that it's basically a kennel, but designed to look like a bag. And she'll say, "Oh, I just needed Lumos Maxima so that Daphne would have a little light in there." And she'll cast it again to add that little ball of light in there.
Oh, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
Of course. Anything for my girl.
Oh, how did it go with Darcy?
Cersei just blushes super hard and everything, and it's just like, he's such a dreamboat. It went amazing.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Yeah, we're going to meet up this weekend. And, well, I'm expecting something romantic, but who knows? He just said to meet up there. Or to meet up this weekend.
That's still exciting, though. Yeah, because I know you were really worried about it, but I'm glad it worked out at least.
Yeah. I probably would have cried forever if it didn't go well. But here we are.
And we're going to cut away just for a second over to Oliver as Xylomancy has ended. Walking out of class, you're like, where the fuck did Beckett go? And charging into the Oxford building, Reese will kind of run through the doors. Oliver, hey! He's going to come up toward you. He'll kind of just run up, and then he'll pull out of his bag 2 licorice wands.
Oh, you must have done something terrible.
No, nothing terrible. He's going to like stuff in your thing. Just don't show anybody. You know how.
Oh, right. I forgot everything's illegal.
I just wanted to ask if you were going to Hogsmeade this weekend.
Honestly, I forgot we were allowed weekends. I thought they were just gonna like lock me in a cage during that time. But if I'm not locked in a cage during that time, I'd love to go to Hogsmeade with you. I don't think I
You
was
get locked
planning
in a cage. I'll break you out.
on. Okay.
Deal?
Yeah, that's fine. That sounds good.
Okay. I have some studying to do, but I'll see you later. Yeah. He'll like give you like a little fist bump.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
He'll like give you a fist bump. He'll go turn away. He'll come back. He'll give you a kiss on the cheek and then run.
And Oliver will blush and smile at that.
Cutting back to the girls, showing off their stuff. The doors to the Mysterium common room burst open, and it's Beckett, just covered in dirt, just looking like he's a coal miner.
You, brain cell, dungeon, now!
Bloody hell! It looks like he went through a wall.
The children
like a
yearn for
chimney
the
sweep.
mines.
Children yearn for the mines. I fucking love that meme.
Cersei's just like, I would ask, but I feel like this isn't the strangest way I've seen you burst into a room before.
Be glad you're not in Hufflepuff some days.
I found the way back to the dungeon.
You what?
I found the way to that dungeon that we got Nolan from.
The one with the big snake?
Yes.
The one that we almost were crushed to death.
Yes.
And you want to go back there?
I was already there.
I think you might believe him.
Yeah. Melly is kind of like in shock for a sec there. Thinks about it. It's like, where did you exactly find it? I thought.
Okay, so you know how Oliver was continuously fucking with them stairs?
In more ways than one, yes.
Continuously. Well, it didn't work for him, but it worked for me.
You had a special spell.
We were in Xylomancy, find the path, and I just automatically thought about the dungeon, and I went up the staircase, turned a ball thing, and jumped off the staircase just straight down through a door.
Just to be clear, you got find the path because it's a DC 20 for Xylomancy, and then the DC 15 is locate person for Oliver.
Oh my god.
Dang.
You go in there, there's a new door, there's a staircase that's still blocked going down. I went in through the divination room, went into another room that had a room with runes, and that room with runes went up to another room with runes. There's 2 rooms of runes.
Oh, okay.
He's not making any sense. I like to think, Oliver, what do you walk into the Mysterium common room saying nonchalantly?
Have you guys seen Beckett? He kind of ran out of Xylomancy like a crazy person. He's like
gonna whip around like fucking like Gollum, like You were right about the stairs.
Obviously, I've been telling everyone constantly about the stairs.
Obviously.
I found the door.
Oh,
Before we
cool.
go to the stairs, to jump off of them, to go back to the dungeon where we were almost crushed and killed by a giant snake.
It was actually
Before we do all that, I'm going to check something. Do you remember that door in Mysterium House? The one where the earrings came out of?
Oh yeah, the door that will give us anything we want.
Yeah, I want Cersei to check that, and then we can run off to the stairs to jump.
The door doesn't open this time. Fucking just...
What is it like? Okay, so who's doing it? Who's opening it?
I'm gonna open it. I want to try it out.
What do you want most in this moment?
What do I want most in this moment? I think at this very moment, Cersei Cersei wants like basically some protection because the dungeon where they almost got crushed and the giant snake.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so she's thinking, okay, I need either some firepower or like a some armor.
Go ahead and you will open it. You open up that door, and that glowing green rune will turn red. And as you open it up, inside there is a metal chest plate, a spalder, and a set of like a chain skirt, and also like is it
Bracers?
bracers? Yeah.
Ooh. Um yeah, Cersei will try them on.
All right. So they are considered medium armor. Are you proficient in medium armor?
I believe I am.
Yeah, I thought you were too.
Wait, let me check. Okay, wait. Am I?
Oh no, actually, are they?
I have the lightly armored feet. So I don't know if
What's your current
unless it's
AC?
my current AC is 18.
What's your dexterity bonus?
+3.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So here's the problem with this is that
Mhm.
it would set your AC to 18.
Ah,
Unfortunately, this is considered half plate, and it would set your AC to 15 plus your dexterity modifier. But it looks like you already wear a shield cloak.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Um,
sorry.
no worries.
It is worth a good amount of money.
Yeah, Cersei will kind of look at it, go, it's cute.
Think
No,
of it
but
as a new skin, like on like Overwatch. You did the gacha, and you got like the like unlocked a new skin.
yeah, like
I'll wear
armor
it.
armor Cersei.
Did
Oliver.
Oliver say he'll wear it?
Yeah, I'll wear it.
If you don't have, there's something about casting an armor. So if you don't have proficiency wearing the armor, like casting
Oh, that's tragic.
goes bad.
Oh.
Okay.
No male bikini for Oliver then.
But
Aw.
Oliver, instead, we could just retcon and say that we had studded leather instead. And Cersei's like, I can't use this. And so it would make your AC 12 plus dex. And light armor you can cast in.
I will definitely take that.
Yeah.
But it has to make Oliver look like he's in a Tom of Finland drawing.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh no, I know what he
Wait.
means. I know what he means.
What are you talking about?
Tom of Finland's a legendary artist with a very distinctive style.
See if the
You have to show me.
Oh, I've been on the internet too long.
It's it's very specific. Let me upload.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
The fuck is this? Oh my gosh! I can see the outline of that guy's dick.
Yep.
That's Tom of Finland, baby.
Oh my god.
Damn boy, they
so
thick.
yeah, Cersei opens the door and sees like the studded leather armor, and is just like kind of thinks like looks at it for a second. And is like, this is much more Oliver style. Oliver, you like leather, right?
We still found a way to get the horny in. Okay.
Listen, that's Tuesday morning's guarantee.
We go from scary to horny to what the fuckery. There are only 3 moods, and that's it.
Oliver, you're gay. You like leather, right?
Why can't I look away? This is it's such a
It's
vibe.
a very distinctive art style.
It's a very distinctive art style. Oh my gosh. And like the proportions are kind of weird. Like, man. Okay. I'm scrolling away.
So glad I got to inflict that on you today.
Mhm.
Now every time I say Tom of Finland, you'll know what I mean.
I
So
sure
you
will.
mentioned it a lot.
Yep. I'll
But yeah,
never ask again.
I'll definitely wear it under that context.
All right. Your AC increases to 12 plus dex. Okay.
Cersei's just like looking at Oliver and the armor. Is just like, ooh, well, that doesn't leave much to the imagination.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem very practical.
Melody just immediately just like looks away, not wanting to deal with this.
Well, Reese is gonna love it. It's definitely, a you thing.
Yeah, I should wear it to Hogsmeade for sure.
Anyway.
Did Beckett just cough? Do the
Yep.
cough thing? Oh.
Instead of all
Now, is that
staring.
the coal in his lungs, or from I didn't. I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
Actually, before we go, hold on. Wait, I just want to make sure. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna attempt to cast. No, I'll cast Scourgify on Beckett just to make sure he's less brown.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna get dirty again anyway.
We already are.
Yeah. My mind is tainted with cock.
I'm putting that in quotes. I'm
You
putting that in
actually
fucking
It's
quotes.
too true, though, when it comes to Ted.
Maybe
No shame.
maybe you'll get dirty again, Beckett. But Queen never gets dirty.
Yeah, see, you say that, but there's a lot of weird shit going on in that dungeon now.
I'm ready for it.
All right.
I just sent an image of some leather armor.
I really like the idea that just that would increase all of his AC.
If he just takes off his shirt.
Leather
You know you can wear that with the shirt, right?
He's like, no, I got to show my abs. It's part of the armor.
I am messaging Olivia about this as soon as we're done.
No.
You can see
No,
Melody.
Rachel, the quote was
Yeah, she is.
Melody,
She's
Rachel.
absolutely.
The quote was my mind is tainted by cocks.
Oh, thank you.
My
Sorry.
mind is taken by Cox.
There we go.
Here's another one, kind of thing.
There we go.
You just have to post more images until the tone from the one goes away. I understand.
Oh god.
Okay. So, are we going to the moving staircase?
I think so.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It's end of day.
There's somebody like talking to an order, and he just shut up, and I couldn't do it.
It's Janice.
No, it's not Janice. Someone who didn't even know you. Like, yeah.
Wait, is it Stella? Please.
Stella graduated.
Oh,
Last
never mind
year.
then.
No.
Screw that.
Also, Stella wouldn't care if any of us lived or died.
No, she'd be like,
True.
it's owl season again.
Jesus, that was a little bit morbid.
Heyo. So you guys return back toward where the staircases are, and Beckett.
Yep.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh fuck.
Wait, which one was it?
Was it intelligence?
Yeah. No. I'm saying, like, you're in the moving staircases. Which fucking one was it?
Fuck. Um. Wait, what? Like intelligence save or just straight intelligence?
Check. Investigation, if you have it.
Okay.
But...
7.
So Beckett leads
Can
you
I
guys
use-
all to the moving staircases, and Beckett's like, it's around here somewhere. Beckett, go ahead and describe exactly like what was happening to
So-
you, to your friends.
This the stick thing, the Y thing that you saw me grab, Oliver, out of the classroom, it just fucking yeeted me out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It took me here, and I think it was like pulling me up along the staircases to a ball. It stopped, and it was at a ball, and I turned the ball, and then it was like a fucking staircase spaceship just floating out in the middle.
Oh yeah, if you turn the balls, it does move them. I found a cool thing doing that once. But I
Do you
mean,
want
it's
to
kind
show
of like
everybody?
finicky.
Do you want to show
Okay.
everybody the thing you found, Oliver?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be like, all right, watch this. Boom.
So Oliver will lead you off to a little one where at the bottom of the staircase, yeah, he can pull one of those. It clicks into place, and the staircase will go down and kind of coil around this central pillar in the middle of the space, and it'll coil around down until it stops, creating a little platform for itself at the very bottom. And at the very bottom, as you turn the corner here, Oliver, what do they see?
I've
Unless you want me to
completely
describe
forgotten.
it.
If you could describe it,
No,
like,
you forgot?
like, I know what it is. I just can't remember
Okay,
the name of it.
that's fine then. You can see a little inlet into the pillared. No, there was a door, I believe. There's a door at the very end of this that will materialize as you guys have walked up toward it. And as Oliver grabs the doorknob and you go to open it, what do you say, Oliver?
I genuinely can't remember. I feel really fucking stupid.
He will
Take my
flick
Beckett
open the door.
intelligence.
He will flick. What? He wants a negative?
Yes. It's a +1.
Mine's a
+1.
-2, so
Oh wow, it actually is. So he's like, it's here is the you know what, just look at it. And he'll open up the door, and on the other side there is a little inlet into the wall. So it's not like a big room or anything. It's this tiny little room that only holds one item. And the item that is there is a very old statuette, like bust of a woman. And there is a little bowl underneath of her that has green flame that is currently licking up the sides. And she says, "You can't imagine how difficult it was before I invented flue powder.
Fuck.
This is Ignacio Wildsmith, the inventor of flue powder. And this is essentially a fast travel point."
Yes. Because there was flue powder in the Mysterium room.
Mm-hmm. Also, I haven't found any others, so I can't actually use it. But
I believe you can
look at
use
here.
it back to the Mysterium common room, and that's it.
Oh,
Because that's the only other one that is properly connected to the flue network.
It's good to have at least. But look at it. And people told me that spending all my time on the moving staircases wouldn't be productive.
This is perfect.
Well, I mean, now we have a way back to the Mysterium house. Quickly.
And also, quick getaway in case of any more ordinances.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna definitely throw you guys another one. Ordinance 8. Actually, I'm gonna flip them around. Ordinance 8. Physical contact, whether it be for physical assistance, physical violence, or physical displays of affection, are not permitted for any member of the student body. An infraction of this ordinance will result in late-night detention and a note marked sent to your parents or guardians.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
touch myself, and there's
God.
nothing you're gonna fucking do about it.
Cersei just like looks at the group like, well, your girl's gonna be in late night detention for the rest of her time at Hogwarts, I guess, because they're not stopping me.
I think we all are. Oh well.
The most I can do is just talk to Olivia over the moving portrait.
Well, I mean, if you ever want to join us in late night detention, just let me know.
Melody just immediately just like blushes. Like she goes, we should probably find that area that Beckett found.
And
Can-
so
yeah,
Beckett, he can describe it. Oliver knows these staircases like the back of his fucking hand.
All right.
He can probably find it.
Now, can I
Oliver.
find it, or are you gonna make me roll?
Make
the
me-
cursed skill?
Make me an investigation check at advantage.
Yay!
Let's
Oh,
fucking
okay,
go.
here we go. The double natural one incoming.
Oliver.
Oliver, fuck yeah. Finding the staircase.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
not a great
No.
start. Not a great start.
Come on.
Sub advantage. Take it.
Can I?
Oh wait. Tad has given you a sub advantage. Use it.
I just, like, the amount of times I've rolled this skill in this situation, you would really
Oh,
think it would work sometimes.
Congratulations, Ito. You
consistent.
broke Alex.
Why are we not having the brain cell do this?
I was gonna ask, could I use
Oh.
detecting traces to find this damn thing?
No,
The
because
staircases
detecting
themselves
traces
are
will just
magic.
tell you the entire fucking thing is magic.
Dang it.
Oh,
And it's
man.
we can't use the help action here at all in any way.
Oh, yeah, sure. Fuck it. Use the help action. Oliver,
All right,
roll
yeah.
again. Melody will also use the help action, and you can roll
Yes.
2 more times. Okay, finally! Finally! A 17. Only when other people are here help. Maybe that was the missing key all along. Friends.
Friends.
It took 5 attempts, Alex.
Oh.
You guys can hear, because it's near the end of the day, the fucking bell go, bong, bong. It is curfew, or going to be very soon. People are like going up the stairs. You guys probably are going to decide to like hide until after curfew, because there's going to be a lot of people on the staircases. Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't want to do
Yeah.
this in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, look, a new diving board!
I did it once, I'll do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, after curfew sounds good.
If need be, I can always make an excuse that I found you guys during Lost or something.
The staircase didn't want to move. Ha ha ha.
And eventually people head off to their stuff. You guys, there's a lull. There is nobody in the moving staircases for now, and so you guys decide to go now. With people's help, keeping an eye out, Oliver, you are able to find about halfway up one of the moving staircases, and it's the only one with a like bulb in the middle. But when you're able to go up there and do that, you put your hand on it and you try to twist it, and it seems kind of locked in place for a little bit. Beckett will come over and help you, and it will click to the left. All of the pieces of stone underneath of you feel like fall, like some sort of elevator, and they all kind of will flatten out and start to rearrange themselves to push off from the center spire all the way toward the front, where they're at the end of this long diving board. It just goes into nothing below. You can see other staircases beginning to form, detaching themselves, and the pieces starting to reform into new objects, basically, kind of rings the whole way down. And because Beckett was so dead set the first time, Cersei, you notice behind you a door will appear on the center spire, basically in the same position, just much higher than the Ignatia Wildsmith one.
It's the math door from Legacy. Fucking hate math.
Yeah, Cersei will check out the door.
You go to put a hand on it, and the door. Ow. The door is definitely locked. You can see Beckett's already at the end of the diving board, having not noticed this, and is like looking down.
What's going on?
There's. Can I try casting Alohomora on it?
Yeah. You attempt to cast. Make a spellcasting ability check.
Oh yeah, I actually don't have Alohomora, so I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cersei will point out the door and say,
Was this
Yeah,
your last time?
What?
I
Because
didn't
like Beckett
even
never,
notice.
yeah, Beckett never said anything about it.
Yeah, Cersei will say, well, Beckett, what about this door? Is there anything about that we should know?
I didn't even see this door last time.
Wait, does Melody recognize this door?
No.
Okay.
So who
It
wants some,
probably
like,
has a similar small interior space like the last one did.
Do we want to keep going, or do we want to try to actually go check out the actual place?
You're very out in the open. Gotta be quick, or else an aura might see you walking past, or another prefect.
all right, door or jump? Decide.
Okay.
You can always come back to the door.
We can always come back to the door.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna backflip off.
Woo!
Cersei's gonna Princess Peach jump, like just do a little dainty jump with the, with like holding the skirt and everything.
Mhm.
Melody's gonna carpe retractum her way.
You can't carpe. It's funny. It's called carpe retractum because you can't actually like retract. You can't actually like scale down. It only pulls up.
Yeah.
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 So you have to jump.
Yeah, she's gonna just kind of just run and just take a running jump.
Yeah, she closes her eyes tight and leaps off. Oliver.
Oliver's going to do a cool flip.
Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of you guys fall. You pass through one ring of marble stairs that have put themselves into a large ring, through another one, and then you can see that door below you. Beckett goes through it.
3-point landing, superhero landing. I've done this before.
Make a dex save, Beckett.
Hell yeah. Natural one, here we go.
Why are
Breaks
you?
both my fucking legs. 5.
Beckett, you know how like the the fucking gravity changes from going straight to down?
Yep.
Well, you were doing a backflip, so you were like in like a circular motion. So you're like and you hit the ground like kind of scorpioning. So your head is on the ground, your legs come forward, and then immediately beside you is Cersei, who is going to come forward, and as you land, she lands standing right on your back. Takes a step off of you.
Cersei's just like, oh, Beckett, what a gentleman.
And then Melody hits you again, landing on top of you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Melody
fine.
gets up. Beckett, you're like just starting to get up, and you hear, and then Oliver's so chill. I feel like he doesn't even yell while he's doing it. So he's also doing the flip, and then the two of you guys, as you're just about to get up, you dust yourself off. You can see him hit you square front and center, and the two of you guys go tumbling through the hall.
Quick
Wow.
entrance. Ugh.
Wait. Oliver, high or low?
High. We go high.
Oliver, Beckett, you end up on top.
Oh,
Ooh.
Hey,
I don't think I see myself in this position.
I swear. I give Oliver some leather. This is the behavior he starts engaging in.
You
just-
fiend, you.
You just see Melody just rub her temples like for a half second. She's like, "Do I need to cast a pisky on anybody?"
I'm fine.
I didn't think that I raised a whore. That's what Cersei's doing right now.
Cersei saying that, knowing that she entirely acts the same way as Oliver.
Okay, alright, we're here. So, alright, so we're in that, like, pillar room now, yes?
You're in the long hallway. The door will disappear behind you.
Okay. That door, Death Root. That door, Divinations, Staircase Block.
Oh, well, you're in the long hallway
Oh.
before the main thing.
Okay.
We could have, moved the party down the hall into here. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, since there's other people, do you want to look at the hall? Anybody?
I'll look at the hall.
Can Melody do a detecting traces on the hall?
It's all magic.
Yes. Cast out detecting traces from you, and you can feel on your right to the sconces with that blue flame. Those are obviously magical, and you can also feel a faint amount of magic in sort of a line right under your feet, moving from that solid stone wall forward. Now it seems passive, dormant. It seems to go down the entire length of the hallway, straight. Going downstairs.
Does Melody know what type of magic this is?
Charms.
Well, the good news is there's a solid path here. It's dormant charms magic.
Oliver, make an investigation check. Hallway.
It sure is a hallway. I don't know if I need to put on all this leather just for like a random hallway though.
But it's still covered in magic, like some of the paintings and then this line. And it leads downstairs.
There's no paintings down here.
Oh, my bad.
Like fire braziers on either side. Blue flame, like I described the first time.
Well, Cersei will pull out her wand and she'll try casting Repair-a-Farge.
On what?
The hallway? Thought like just
It's
the
charms magic.
oh, okay. My
Repair-a-Farge
my bad.
is for
For
transfiguration
transfix.
spells.
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't do Finite Incantatem because might be showing us the way where
Oh,
we need to go.
yeah, I do have Finite Incantatem.
And Beckett is able to lead everybody back down through the stairs that lead down back into the statue room. And you recall the first time you were here, this hallway was blocked.
What the?
Oh, right. The hallway that I, tried to bombard and then almost crushed us with.
Oh yeah, we all almost died.
Oh yeah.
Memories. I was still doing that thing with my hair, where I made it look like a boy's hair. Gross.
That's fair. But wait, I thought this place was destroyed.
I thought that too. But here we fucking are.
Jeez. But
You're muted.
You're muted, Alex.
It definitely doesn't look great. There's cracks in the stone down here. The wall torches you can light with your own flame if you want. And, of course, 3 out of 4 of the golden pieces of statue are here. Stairs that lead down on your right are still covered in an impenetrable layer of marble brick and rubble. And there is the door that leads to the divination's classroom that is currently been pried open, and like a tunnel is going through it, where that room collapsed. This room did not. And the place where you originally came down here from that hole, the tunnel that normally went off into that hole, there is, of course, that door that Beckett found earlier.
Okay.
It led somewhere else entirely than it was in the original time you were here.
That door. That's where we came from when we first came down here. That has death root in it. I don't know what to do with that. I'm
Death
confused.
root?
Death root.
You mean like the ones that were at the greenhouses outside?
Exactly.
So would that mean it stemmed from down here?
I don't know.
Can
I
I make a... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, can I make a herbology check to figure out like the death root?
Yeah.
Or at least
I was going to
figure out the death root. I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
Or just make a herbology check on just the death root itself.
Sure. So we can enter that room if you want. Do you want to enter that room?
Sure, but she's not going to go super far into it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Walking.
Could I try making a herbology check as well?
Yeah, if you're going with her.
Yeah.
So Beckett will show you guys through the door, and similarly, you can see a sort of... There's an old bench, actually, here in the middle of the area. Like cast iron with wood. It sits next to dirt with dead plants, completely just bone dry now. And it is a sort of ovular space with stairs that lead down to the left and right, but that are entirely overgrown, overtaken by dark black vines that have sprung up from where those stairs lead. Using Lumos, Cersei and Melody, what's your passive perceptions?
Ooh, mine
15.
is passive perception. 10.
15.
Melody, you notice the walls over here. They're dark, completely black, but something reflects back at you. They're reflective. They're made of glass. There's metal rivets that come up, touching onto the ceiling, into a domed arch ceiling with metal rods that hold it up. And the death root seems to be growing all along it.
Someone was growing these down here. It's a whole herbology room.
Small, too small exactly to be a herbology room, but you've hit a nail on the head, and that is that the glass is reminiscent of the greenhouses.
Why would anyone be growing death root?
Why would someone? And why would they need this much?
I have to remember with death root.
Can I make a herbology check on the death root, at least, to
Yes,
see if I recall anything about it?
and Cersei can too.
Being
11.
in the herbology club. Do. 7.
Deathroot is unfortunately a plant that very little is known about. It is something that hasn't been seen in a very, very long time. All you know is that, seeing as it's called Deathroot, probably not great to touch it. Even being in this room alone makes you feel sick to your stomach.
Okay, well.
But there seems
Wait,
to
I
be a
wanted-
doorway that this is spilling out of underneath. The doorway is entirely overcome by Deathroot. So unless there was a way to remove it, there's no way through.
So question. When you Evanesco something,
Mhm.
can you bring it back?
Yes.
Okay. So what I want Cersei to do then, can she defendo a little bit of Deathroot away and then Evanesco it?
No.
Okay. Just figure I'd ask.
Because of Havel's law,
Hmm.
you are not able to. Which, I mean, Cersei, you're great at transfiguration. Why don't you go ahead and make me a history and magic check?
Okay. -1. 13.
13. The inhibit. Oh, I have a sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh.
Bless you.
Ah. Why don't I feel blessed, Melody? Are you not a real priest?
Gazoon.
Oh.
That means good health instead.
Or salud.
Oh. Sorry. Havel's law states that you are not able to obliterate living material due to the inability to obliterate fourth dimensional constants.
Ah, right.
So it has a soul. It's not able to be obliterated.
Gotcha. Maybe. Ooh, I know. Can I? Oh wait, no. That's also a spell that's about. I was going to say Vera Verito, but that's also something that.
It also, with Vera Verito, it has to fit within a certain like cube space.
Yeah. Yeah. So could I defendo just a little bit, like cut a little bit of death root away?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, because like there's the little branches that come everywhere. You could definitely pick one of those branches and. Do you want
and
to?
then Vera Verito that.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You use Defendo, and it will snap a piece of branch. will fall down onto the ground. You're going to lean over and cast Varavarto down on it, and you make it into like a rock, or what?
Yeah, just something like a like she makes it into like just to be extra. She'll make it into like a little ruby.
Okay, tiny little rubies, and you can pick that ruby up. And when you do, I want you to please make me a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Okay. My con save is +6. 1d20. 3.
Okay.
It's 23.
With a 23, you hold it in your palm, my little ruby. Feels cold. You can feel a presence because you are touching it that is pushing toward you. Some kind of uncomfortable gut feeling, some kind of primal instinct within you that tells you to drop it. And you put it into your bag.
Okay.
Maybe into a
sorry.
vial. Cork that.
Yeah, Cersei will say to Melody, well, we might not have been able to figure it out, but maybe Juniper will.
And Cersei, you can see the place where you sliced one off, and you can see it growing back to stalks.
We should
Do
get
you think it's something about this place in particular that made them grow it here? Like they wanted it to start spreading?
I'm guessing because it's of darkness, but that's
Could it
my
be?
only thing.
Cersei will say, could also be that this is the lowest point of the school.
You guys can feel something starting. A low vibration that is starting to hit the ground. That is not a great feeling to have when you're in here, like last time. And it grows and grows. You can see bits of stone begin to displace themselves, tiny little ones falling down from the ground, and the entire area will shake quite violently. And it goes violent for about 3 seconds and will subside into nothing.
It's like
when that was
before.
happening, the death root was moving.
Oh,
and
wait.
I'm going to attack.
Wait, so the...
Oh, no.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! That's a natural 20 to hit Melody.
Oh my god!
I can't believe Melody is fucking dead.
Oh, so wait, the room was shaking? It's like, okay. Wait.
I can't.
Oh,
Wait,
no!
would
Room is
Protego
shaking.
Maxima do anything?
No.
Fuck.
I knew I should have attended Defense Against the Dark Plants.
Melody, what is your hit point maximum?
68.
Oh, thank God.
Why?
Okay. That is 94 points of necrotic damage. So that is not, you're not dead, you are completely unconscious. If it was 68, then that would have had to be double 68 in order to kill you outright in a single attack. But as that tremor was coming, the death root reacted, moving from it, and one of the stalks that Cersei had cut off will whip down and wrap around Melody's shoulder and arm, and it starts to pull you back. You can feel a searing, burning feeling, and your friends quickly grab onto you and yank you away, and the entire thing is going to rake up your arm, and there are 4 long, slightly bloody scratch marks that are beginning to turn gray down your arm. And Melody
just
is pulled
scream.
back and unconscious on
Yeah.
top of Cersei, probably.
I also want to add too is like she was as soon as it was ripped away, she was just blood curdling scream and then immediately just
Yeah.
Oh.
You can see that grayness beginning to grow.
Can I rapid force?
Make a
I
death
don't.
saving throw, Melody.
okay.
Wait, I have a flawed antidote to common poisons.
I don't think it's a common poison.
I don't think it's a common. Wait, is it
Regular
just
potion of doxycyde.
I said necrotic damage.
Regular
we chop
potion
her
of
arm off?
doxycyde?
That's an option.
Oh, 19. Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, what does the doxycyde potion do again?
It's like for
It's a poison.
it's a poison for small animals.
Ah, dang it. Okay, I was.
What does Melody have on her?
Okay. Let's see.
Well, I mean, is someone doing that? Is someone?
I'll
looking
definitely
at Melody's
check.
shit?
She is a healer sometimes.
Uh-huh.
So I would definitely look in a panic.
Beckett, I hear you wanted to try Rapid-Force?
Rapid force?
Yeah. Do you have it locked in?
I do. Can I do that? How many spell slots do we have? Over
I'm
here?
guessing we have pulled Melody out of that room and has shut the door.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
So at level 9,
Barricade
like,
them.
what's the highest spell slot level we have?
5.
5.
Yeah, can I do that at 5th level? So it'll be 5d8 total
Uh-huh.
for health.
Go ahead and roll it.
$19.
Okay. Melody, you regain 9 hit points and are not yet conscious. Please roll me another death save.
12.
That's technically a second success.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
You can
God.
see Melody in your arms, Cersei, here as you're trying to look through your shit. What does Doxycyde do? I don't know. And she is. You can hear her even unconscious. Like her breathing is kind of staggered. It's pained. Cersei, what do you do?
Can I do a medicine roll?
Yeah, make a medicine check. The DC is higher than it normally is to stabilize Melody.
Oh, fuck.
14.
That is not high enough.
What was the
Damn it,
DC?
Melody, make another death save.
Oh my god.
I don't want to re-roll a new character. Another 14.
That is a
14.
third success.
Oh my God.
Oliver, what are you doing?
I was looking through Melody's things to see if there's anything useful for the situation.
Melody?
So I have, in order, a herbology tools, a compass, an exceptional waking well potion, a silver mopsis card, a flawed sleeping draught, a flawed voluminous potion, a quibbler, a regular pectonic, a probationary magzoologist's license, another flawed pectonic, my all ocular projector, a regular pepper up potion, a self-writing quill, and a regular brain elixir. I got shit. I used all of my healing potions during the group tourney.
Oliver, do you want to make a medicine check?
Oh, I'm so bad at it. I guess I don't have much of a choice. Oh.
That -2. It's such a low. Yes.
Oh.
It was +2. That wasn't that bad. But Melody, I want you to roll me a d4.
Oh no.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh no.
Okay. 2.
Melody, you can see her kind of like fighting back on this necrosis that is beginning to grow, and you can see the necrosis start to halt. Those gray lines on her arm, some of them have started to touch each other, making the entire area gray. Well, they haven't entirely wrapped around, but they have halted. Melody made 3 death saves and will awake in 2 hours.
In the meantime, let's get her the fuck out of here.
So I'm gonna look at the other thing and say I'm gonna take out Madame Pomfrey, and I think I'll then just run away and hopefully they won't see me.
Yeah, Cersei will pick up Melody. Let's say, Beckett, where the fuck is this thing you needed us to see?
I think that was it. I think we saw it.
It was that, and it was the other room, the divination room that we need to go into.
Then
Or
take us there. Right
not the div
fuck
room,
now.
but the rune room.
All right. We can go through the way that Beckett went, that tunnel that he had created. It has definitely collapsed in on itself in multiple portions. You have to use Defodio again to like pull all the rocks out. Cersei and Oliver have Melody kind of over their backs, and you guys can find yourselves exiting into that big room of runes. Melody seems okay, at least for the time being. She's just not waking up.
Cersei will definitely make a copy of the rune on the floor.
Okay. And Beckett, using his hand powers.
The Force, Luke. Use the Force.
Mm-hmm. You are able to get Melody back to the hospital wing. This was, of course, after curfew. If you guys are going back to the hospital wing.
Abscondi?
Well, that's why I said I'll do it, so that only
Oliver
I
will?
get detention.
No, screw that. Cersei's going with you. She doesn't care about detention.
Here's the nice thing. Madame Pomfrey ain't no snitch.
Woo, Madame Pomfrey.
However, if you are seen on the way there, it can be a problem. Now, I would like
I do have Abscondi.
everyone to make a stealth check with your
Yeah.
abscondi. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't
Stealth.
make it.
That's a +3 for me.
And would it be
This is a
plus 10?
really bad time. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Plus-
I don't know if
wait,
I think
plus-
I have to stop this train wreck before it goes anywhere. I think I have to stop it because of
Oh no.
because of things that are beyond you that are about to happen. That means that Melody, if she is taken, I'm just going to say it. If Melody is taken to the hospital wing, it doesn't matter if Pomfrey ain't no snitch. She will be expelled.
Oh.
Wait,
You guys
I'll
need
be
to keep this quiet.
Okay.
I'm just being honest with you.
Okay. Cersei will say to Oliver, no, okay. We can't take her to Pomfrey, because how are we going to explain?
Cersei,
Death.
the only thing that could have done that is Deathroot, and Magnus said if you're found in the fucking greenhouses, you're expelled.
Yeah. Cersei will tell that to Oliver and say, so we can't do that. We can't take Melody to Pomfrey, but we can take her
Okay.
back to Mysterium, hide her there, and
Well,
then
I feel like we could just take Pomfrey to Mysterium.
Yeah. Well, let's hide Melody in Mysterium and go find Pomfrey ourselves.
Okay.
All right. Your Melody, and for everyone else, you guys probably like sleep in the Mysterium common room tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
I
definitely.
always sleep in the Mysterium common room, too.
Yeah. Okay. Night comes. I feel like Melody probably just sleeps through. Instead of waking in 2 hours, will sleep through the night. And with it, your daily rest. Your eyelids shut. You can see Melody laying there in her own little bed, blocking out all light around you, her curtains, a reprieve from this wild day.
Yeah, I think Daphne is also like sitting like on her chest, just making sure that she's okay because Daphne's super worried.
And Melody and Beckett. Cersei and Oliver too, but I feel like you guys might not remember as much as they will. Something comes. You can hear the soft, muted tones of rain hitting a glass ceiling above you. The greenhouses, you can see them from above, destroyed. The vision twists upside down. So you were standing above the greenhouses, kind of almost floating in the air. Maybe at the height of the wall, where the dome hits the wall. And the vision twists upside down, and you fall into the earth below. Whipping black vines grow up, down. Direction is all but impossible to ascertain here. But in front of you, you can see a door. Brass, tall, something familiar. You reach out toward it. And in the abyss below, you can see your hand is not the only one, not alone. You can see multiple other hands, all reaching out toward it. They overlap like an image projected onto the canvas of your body. When you watch, as one pulls out farther from the rest, you can see a form of a person wearing a long trench coat pull away from the rest of you. But the body is indiscernible, like milk in water. Their form translates unnaturally. They walk out toward the door, and you can see a sliver of light, which is when you all find yourselves pulled within. Coming to, you can see a dark, large room, encompassed by windows, blackened and shut, like the ones you saw earlier, Melody. No light can be seen from beyond them. The floor is carved with glowing red runes that pulse out from a huge dark black root rising out of the center. Rubble you can see on the floor, and you can see the silhouette of a man standing nearby it. Dildra. His face illuminates from below with a red glow. He turns around and looks off into the darkness. Show yourself, he says as he pulls his wand higher toward you, and there's a bright white flash of light that feels familiar. There's a splitting headache that you can feel, but only for a moment, until you find it. You find yourselves again falling into darkness, falling into unconsciousness. You can hear a voice echo. It's one of yours. Not sure who. He's done it twice now and failed. Once during the tournament and again last night. There's a reason he keeps going back. We have to get it before he does. Does. The voices grow more and more distant, fading until darkness is all that is left. Void takes you for the remainder of your sleep. In the morning, Melody, your eyes open. You can smell the kind of dustiness of this room. Your curtains, clean sheets. Look down. You can see your arm has been like bandaged up the whole way around. And there's a little potion on the left-hand side table there that says, drink this M.P. Kind of pull over to the side. Ow! Your arm hurts really bad. And you find it kind of stiff, like it's difficult to use. There's kind of like a shakiness to your hand. Are you gonna drink potion?
Yeah, she uses the useful hand and just like chugs it down, no questions asked.
Oh! It's disgusting!
She's gonna push through it.
You drink that off. Everyone else is down in the common room. Breakfast is going to be starting soon, and you can hear up in the dormitory, oh! The door will swing open. What do you say?
Like, this is bloody disgusting!
Melody! Nolan has entered, because I believe he's a part of this, right?
He is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nolan has entered. Reese is here, because Reese is a part of it, right?
He is.
Yep. And so is Janice.
And Janice. We're all here. Every member of Mysterium is here. Nolan, like, kind of bursts through the door and will run over. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just
Your friends will filter in through. You're awake.
yeah, I'm okay. Just I'm okay.
You got us this morning and filled us in. I mean, that's actually up to you if you think you guys filled them in or not. But
I would definitely fill Reese at least.
Cool.
I think we would.
Yeah.
Just to like warn everybody else.
Got us up this morning, filled us in. Oh, that was stupid. He should have called us. We could have all been there.
It was past curfew. Melly's gonna start tearing up a little bit. It's like, I'm sorry, I worried all of you.
It's important that you're alive, Janice says from the doorway.
Yeah, that sucked.
A lot of us came here this morning and, well, you had a little bit of color. So that's good, he says.
Cersei has definitely been crying and says to Melody, this was all my fault. I was the one that said we should check out the death route. We should have just left it alone.
It's not just your fault. Could have just waited for everybody else instead of rushing it.
Melody, if there's anything we can do, anything I can do, you say the word, I'm there. I can't make this up to you, but I'm going to try.
Why don't we all just head off to breakfast? I mean, Melody's hurt. I think it's important that we still bring up appearances.
And she kind of like just takes a deep breath and.
Are you hungry? No one asks.
I'll get you.
I could definitely use some food, but what's done is done. What we have to do now is figure out what the bloody hell Dildro's up to.
Elder. And I think we can kind of cut there. Because I want to do one last thing before I end the session. And that is at breakfast. Magnus Gideon is up at the front. There seems to be a bit of a stir amongst the faculty. There are aurors here today. In greater presence. There is an announcement, not from the headmistress, but Magnus taking the front. Last night, we had an attempted break-in on the northern greenhouses. The perpetrator, was seen by aurors wearing dark robes and concealing their trace under a perception-altering charm. This kind of transgression is not to be taken lightly. The herbology grounds are strictly restricted, and anyone attempting to enter puts not only themselves at risk, but the entire student body. If anyone has any information regarding the trespassers, please, speak to one of the aurors around campus. Lastly, due to this transgression occurring after school curfew times, a new ordinance will be in effect. Mandatory head counts will be taken at the end of every school day, and common room exits will not reopen until 6 a.m. the following morning. This will be all. As the student body kind of erupts into murmured complaints, like you're gonna lock us in the common rooms, McGonagall stands up in a bit of shock. Mr. Gideon walks backward through the dark wooden door behind the teacher's table, and the headmistress looks out to you all before she storms off after him. The door shuts, and a few moments later, breakfast is served. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode.
You're trying to kill our fucking brain cell, Alex. I see what you're doing.
When I rolled it, I was like, what's your hit point maximum?
I did not want to roll a new character today. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Sir, no, legitimately, next time Cersei has the chance, she's gonna have words for Magnus. Yeah, all these rules, and we're not any safer. So,
I'll the broadcast there. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.